Studio when it's all so festive. It's really, really lovely. It's making me feel festive actually, just being in here. It's actually making me worry about my Christmas shopping, that's what it's making me do. But we've got lots of opportunities for you to start your Christmas shopping right here. Maybe you're making for yourself, maybe you want to introduce somebody else to jewellery making today. It's totally down to you. Keep watching and I'm sure you're going to find something that's going to be perfect for Christmas coming up. We've got Alison joining us today. Good morning.
Morning.
First time I've met Alison today. How you doing?
Nice to be here, very good. Yep.
Good. You've got some beautiful pieces already over there made up, looking fabulous. And then you've got a bit of a challenge on your hands there as well.
Yeah, I've got a lovely challenge today.
We're going to launch that for you. Don't touch anything, Alison, did I say?
Don't start yet.
I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1 go in a minute. Okay. We've got some fabulous, fabulous pieces today. We are launching some extremely exciting pieces today. I am lucky enough, I don't know if you know Hannah, who is the assistant manager here at Jewellery Maker. I'm lucky enough to sit next to Hannah during the course of the week. And so I overhear lots of things. I'm really good at eavesdropping actually, and so I get to overhear lots of things. And of course, Paula, who's the manager of the channel as well, I overhear little things that she's saying too about what's coming up. There is some druzy coming up today, which is extremely exciting. We've got... What else have we got? We've got lots and lots of fabulous pieces. It's going to be amazing. On the lazy season though, we have our Perfection kit, which is coming up. This is our first kit for today, and we've got the gorgeous fiery autumnal tones. That is so pretty. Have we got a bit of smoky quartz in there, or is that's got a bit of a sheen to it actually, hasn't it? That's got that sort of that bubbly quality to it, hasn't it? That lovely iridescence across the outside, which is unusual if that is smoky quartz. I'm not quite... It is it? We've got carnelian in there, which is clearly identifiable with those lovely striations of different colour, the oranges and the reds there, and the larger oval coins. Then we've got sardonyx. That's the reds. Are the carnelians are the rounds, are they? And the sardonyx are the... Oh. Oh. It's a fine line, though, between carnelian and sardonyx. I think I could be forgiven for thinking that was it was the other way around. We've also got the pizzazz kit coming up, which is a little bit later on today as well, which is going to be absolutely gorgeous. We'll have a little look at that. Very exciting, and I'll try and identify what the gemstones are there as well. Play along at home. We've got the pizzazz piece, kit, which is coming up just now, which we're going to have a little look at. Oh wow, they're so dramatic, aren't they? Big, big pieces. We've got cracked agate in there. We've got agate in there as well, and we've got bronzite. They are so sparkly. The facets on the large rounds there are amazing, aren't they? That's going to be absolutely fabulous. That's coming up a little bit later. And then our last kit, we have got 3 fantastic... Oh, I love this. This is really, really beautiful. We were looking at this a little bit earlier, Karen, my producer, and myself, and looking at these colours in our final kit, which is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Those colours are so stunning. There's some added extras as well that we're going to be looking at, which will perfectly couple up with that kit too. They're going to be absolutely perfect. We've got little pearls in there. We've got a really lovely feature piece that's coming up as well in I think that's silver. But we're not going to show you those just now. I can see them just there, but you're going to have to wait until a little bit later until I show those to you. But they're a lovely addition to that kit that we just looked at. They're going to go perfectly. Now we've got a launch of something very, very special right now. It's coming up a little bit later. Oh, now these are incredible. These are absolutely incredible. We've got these beautiful bezel set gemstones. They are really, really high quality pieces. You can see that straight away, can't you, on your screens? But they are bezel set. They've got that lovely bezel setting which doesn't go around the back of the quartz. It actually just sits in this really fine rim around the outside of the quartz. So you've got something that's double-sided, and they're faceted on both sides as well. So they're really, really beautiful. Stunning, stunning clarity, and what you'll find is that you get loads of play of colour in there, loads of play of light. We are limited on these kits. We've got the amethyst variant there, and we've also it's a garnet variant, isn't it, as well, that we've got coming up. We've also got the garnet and smoky quartz version too, so watch out for those. They are going to be really, really amazing. If it's something that you've wanted to do to inject something incredibly high-end into the looks that you're creating, we've got some fabulous examples of what Debbie actually made up for us and brought in for us this morning. With those kits, she has done some amazing things with those kits, trust me. We'll show you those a little bit later. We've also, as I said, got druzy coming up a little bit later. And if you've seen our druzy, I know we had some druzy during the week, didn't we? We've got some big, chunky pieces in packs of 10. Now we've got the those really beautiful rectangular shapes. We've got them single drilled through the end, and we've also got them double drilled through the sides. So you've got both orientations of those to work with. Again, Debbie has made up some examples from these pieces too. She's actually in one of the pieces incorporated the single drilled and the double drilled in this fantastic asymmetric necklace. I will show you that later as well. It's fabulous. We've got an early bird special though to kick off with. We've got so much to cram in today. It's very, very exciting. And this is what I'm going to show you first. This is our early bird special. So if you're up at the break of dawn, the sun was only just rising when I was driving to work this morning. This is what you've got up for. This is absolutely brilliant. If you are watching nice and early, or if you're watching on the loop a little bit later on in the day, then welcome to Jewellery Maker. We have got cracked quartz, and this is one of my favourite shapes. It's not just your normal shape. It's not just your oval, your round, your square. It's got this lovely twisted, almost vortex shape going through it. And then you have this really, really fabulous sort of shaping as it goes through. And what you'll find in the cracked quartz is that really exposes the light to those little crackle effects that run all the way through these fabulous pieces. You can see that it's got that lovely clarity. Diaphaneity, as we call it in the gem trade. But then within that, you can find these little crackles that makes it even more visible. So you're going to have lots and lots of sparkle if you're using these in your jewellery. That is absolutely fabulous, isn't it? 110 carats in total there. It's really, really beautiful. The quality of quartz is absolutely beautiful. You've got the crackle effect, the twist. I hope you can see that on screen. I hope that's clear. I think it probably is. You're seeing the way that those just twist through that shape. You have to have really top quality white quartz in the first place in order to get that crackle visible to the eye, as you're seeing there. You can see just how clear that was in the first instance. And then you've got that lovely crackle effect. 110 carats we're bringing you now. It's 9 by 6 millimetres. You can see that that's a really nice size for you to use as perhaps something to break other pieces up, or indeed to use as a lead gemstone. It's just got that lovely kind of mid-size there, so really, really useful. And that very unusual shape. I love this. I'm a real fan of these kind of unusual shapes. Now, it's our early bird special. If you watch us regularly, you will know that with our early bird specials, you are watching at the right time, because we're going to bring you an absolute deal. Do you know what I would do if I was you? And this is only me. You don't have to. You don't have to do it. You do what you like. I don't mind. But this is only me. What I would do is, when I see an early bird special and I like it, I'd just phone up anyway. Because we're going to guarantee you a great price. And if you trust us on price, we're about to deliver that to you. I promise. I promise. We are limited in stock. We're quite limited, aren't we? Yeah. We've only got 80. In fact, under 80. 79 maybe. Possibly 78. We are very, very limited. We are looking at a price for our early bird special of just £8.95. Absolutely brilliant. You do really need to be early to catch this worm. Or bird, as Karen just said in my ear. You can catch a bird, worm, rabbits, whatever you want to do, but treat them nicely. We've got under 80, as I said. So if you're watching on the first loop here at about 9:10 in the morning, then you might be in with a good shot of getting this. If you're watching a little bit later, I can pretty much assure you we're going to be very, very limited on this stock now. £8.95, always give it a go. Always, always give us a call. It's well worth doing. But £8.95, why not give us a call? Our code on this piece, CIVI71, if you just want to make a note of that, and maybe you want to call up and make some orders all at once. But make a little note of that, is CIVI71 for your 110 carat crackle quartz in the twisted ovals 9x6mm. Good morning if you're watching in the morning, good afternoon if you're watching in the afternoon, good evening if you're watching in the evening, and good morning again if you're watching again in the morning. I don't want to leave anybody out. Do give us a call though, it's 0800 644 655. Of course, that's a free phone number if you're calling from a normal landline. It's really, really fabulous. So this is going to go nicely with our kit that we've got coming up a little bit later with our amethyst. Chunky, chunky amethysts. Got a post-it note. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. But how nicely that is going with that. I could show you this with any kit that we've got here, with any strand that we've got here, and it's going to complement it beautifully. That's the great thing about these crackle quartz pieces. That's your early bird special that we've got there on the screen for you at $8.95. Not the entire kit, as you might imagine. That's going to be coming up a little bit later. And of course, we will bring you a fabulous deal for it. It's the Symphony kit that we're showing you there. And we're going to move on to that straight away. But do keep calling for your early bird special. £8.95 for your crackle quartz 9x6mm oval twists. We have got availability as I speak. So, the Symphony jewellery kit is what we have now. And what a symphony it is. We have, I am hearing in my ear, apparently a slashed price on this morning for you. Very, very exciting, getting so much in this kit. Let's just talk you through it then. I'm going to start off with our rounds. I'm just having a look at my information now so I can let you know what we've got. Sage amethyst. That is very, very pretty, isn't it? You've got a really lovely mix of the darks, the lights, the lilacs, those really rich purples. They're your 6mm rounds. Very pretty indeed. That's coming up to about 90 carats in there. So you're getting a lot for your money there. That's just in your rounds, and the colours, you can see that you'll be able to match those up to your darker purples if you wanted to, your lighter purples, even into those subtle pinks as well. We're seeing coming through some of those little beads. Really, really beautiful. That, of course, is just one part of this fantastic Symphony jewellery kit. Very busy this morning, by the way. It's very busy this afternoon. It's very busy this evening. And this morning again. So make sure you're with us. We are looking at the live show. Very, very busy on the lines at the moment. Symphony, the Symphony jewellery kit is what we've got. I've already shown you the rounds. We're calling that Sage Amethyst. And what we've got here is the frosted amethyst. Now, if I tell you that we are looking at 810 carats in this strand, you start to get an idea of just how heavy this is in my hand right now. It's very, very chunky indeed. You've got the frosted pieces, which are like fabulous nuggety nuggets. Nuggety nuggets of amethyst. And they range, you can't be too precise with these because they are quite organic, if you like, you know, the way that they've been extracted from the ground, and they're not given too much treatment in terms of faceting or anything like that. But they are from about 8x17mm to 11x27mm. Beautiful. My hair's a bit all over the place, isn't it? There we go. We are dealing, of course, with genuine amethyst here. More than likely, this has come all the way from Brazil. More than likely, that's where most of the amethyst in the world comes from. So it's come all the way from Brazil, and it comes to you 810 carats of it, frosted with that beautiful finish. You've got that kind of, it's not quite a matte finish. I wouldn't quite describe it as a matte finish because you have got that little kind of bit of a frosty quality to it. It's described very well. It's lovely, isn't it? If you've woken up during the course of this week and found frost all over your car, that will give you an idea, we're getting nods everywhere, that will give you an idea of the kind of quality that you're going to get across the surface of these amethyst nuggets. So that's what we're bringing you with the larger pieces here. As I said, about 810 carats. Add that to your 90 carats of sage amethyst. We're already up to 900 carats in this kit, and we haven't even looked at our black onyx yet. These are fab. You can start calling already for this, by the way. You can wait for the price if you want to, but you can start calling straight away now. This is the third strand. This really is the cherry on the cake for the Symphony kit here, because we have got fabulously beautiful black onyx. We're looking at 4mm here for these pieces, but they are fully faceted. So the quality that you're going to get with these is very much that evening wear look. if you're wearing these, you know, if you've got these in abundance in whatever you're making, that's the kind of feel that you're going to get from these. Or, of course, if you're separating these out and putting these as little separators, they're going to give you that fabulous, fabulous bit of high shine and sparkle and lustre. They're really nice, aren't they? Really, really nice. So that's your 3 strands. You've got 40 carats approximately in your onyx there. Just gorgeous. Fully faceted, sparkle-tastic, absolutely gorgeous. Loving those. I'm just going to wrap that around my wrist. I quite fancy that. Quite fancy that. In addition, of course, then we've got silver findings in this kit as well. Let me just give you a little breakdown of the silver findings. 34 pieces in total. We've got 2 belt ring clasps. We've got a pair of shepherd's hooks. We've got 10 silver crimp beads. We've got a pair of earring hoops as well, which are pretty fabulous. Ooh. Can you imagine that the silver hoops with the onyx on there as evening wear earrings? Oh, how nice are they going to be? They're going to be really nice. Then we've got so we've got 1 pair of the hoops as well. We've got the shepherd hooks too. So you've got 2 pairs of earrings potentially out of this. You've got also 10 head pins, 10 jump rings as well, and then of course you've got your gift bags, large and small, 6 meters of elastic, and 50 metres of beading thread. You've got a lot of silver in here, a lot of gemstones. We've already told you we're going to slash this price. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what has possessed us to slash the price on a piece. You are joking, Karen. How many of these have we got in stock? Not a lot, not a lot. Not a lot when we're at $14.95, and they're going to get less and less very, very quickly. This is a price slash for you this morning at just £14.95. I was thinking we're going to slash the price from, I don't know, $34.99 to maybe $27.95 or something like that if we're lucky. We're really lucky. Genuine gemstones, and I am genuinely flabbergasted. Really flabbergasted. For the nuggets alone, just amazing. As a single strand, you could easily be paying $14.95, couldn't you? Couldn't you? Easily. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. So we've got the rounds now. We've got the nuggets. We've got the faceted pieces as well for your black onyx. I've got all kinds of ideas going through my head, and I am not a jewellery maker, or haven't been for a very long time. And yet this is really inspiring me quite a lot. We've got the black onyx. I just think that's great going through the Christmas party period. That's going to be absolutely fabulous for a bit of sparkle. Got the big frosted nuggets, which are so lovely, again with such a massive amount of carat weight. Break that down and choose these pieces that you know that go in certain pieces in certain colours. You can really break that down into the darker tones, the lighter tones. Likewise with the sage amethyst rounds there, which are highly polished. All those pieces there, it is absolutely extraordinary at $14.95. Please make sure that you're not missing out on this, because I've got a real fear that there might be people that are getting their foot and kicking themselves with it like that if these go out of stock, which it looks at the moment we've got about 25 of you, I think, on the phone lines. You do need to be quick. You do need to be quick for that piece. That is the Symphony Jewellery Kit then. VTGP17. And we do have availability, so give us a call. Going very, very quickly, but we have got availability currently, so do get on those lines. Excellent. Okay. Right, we've got bronzite to show you next. This is fab. Let me slide my kit out of the way so I'm not getting too cluttered. This is part of the challenge. This is fab. There are people flying onto the lines, by the way, for the Symphony Kit. Please be quick on the lines. It's a local rate, as you know, if you're calling from a BT landline. All right, then, so we've got bronzite for you here. This is fab. Easy to see why it's called bronzite, because you have those beautiful metallic quality tones to it. And you have got these little golden flecks through here. It reminds me, actually, I don't know if you're familiar with tiger's eye. In fact, I think we've got some tiger's eye coming up later, which will go really nicely with this. But bronzite gives you those lovely metallic qualities. Gives a bit of a shimmer, as you can see there. You see those little flashes of metallic inclusions just catching the light. And that is why you get that really fabulous internal incredible quality. I don't know, I've got to be honest, I don't know whether it's actually the presence of bronze in here that gives you that sparkle, if it's just the names taken from the colour rather than the other way around. Couldn't tell you exactly. I'm sure a little bit of a Google would give you the answer to that question if you're curious about it. We're going to see if we can find out for you live, actually, so we'll see. We'll have a look for you. Karen's Googling it as we speak. But isn't that lovely? They're really lovely tones, aren't they? They're going to go beautifully with your Vermeil findings kits or your gold-plated findings kit. Really nicely because you've got those rich browns, those rich metallics. They go beautifully with the likes of smoky quartz, of course, perhaps the champagne-y tones that you might find in your pearls. Maybe even the silvers because you've got that lovely metallic quality. And I'm sure you've got many more ideas than I'm giving you right now. There's lots and lots that we've got to show you today that is going to match up beautifully to this. It's really, really lovely. It is just the kind of piece that is going to be so lovely in the designs. It's a larger size, it's a 12mm. It's just fabulous. And it is a little bit different. We don't see bronzite very often, do we? So it's something that it's going to be a bit of a talking point in jewellery. Really, really lovely, really unusual. Really unusual. Let me just close up that there. You will get a 38cm strand here. As I said, we're looking at 12mm as the size. They are larger in size than perhaps we've seen already during the course of today. If you just see that in situ, you can get an idea of what kind of size we have here. I've worn a nice plain black dress today, just so that everything goes with it. Some would call me safe, some would call me boring. I'm not particularly. I don't get into colour. I'm not like Grace, who's sitting over to the side of me. He's always replete in bright, fabulous colours. I'll leave that to people like Grace, and I will just be the boring one who dresses in black and grey and cream and things like that. But this is bronzite, so fabulous if you want to pair it up with colours as well. You could really give this a hit of colour. Imagine putting this with like a bright pink or a carnelian would be fabulous in those autumnal tones as well. That is fab. It will go beautifully with the first kit. Shall we get a price on the screen for you? Let's find out what we're going to do for you for this. They are 12mm rounds. Absolutely brilliant, £9.95. You are getting really fabulous quality. They're smooth to the touch as you would expect, of course. They're really, really beautifully polished and finished. Absolutely gorgeous. Loving those. I'm absolutely loving those. If you're sort of into your tiger print, your leopard print, your animal prints and things like that, that is going to be the kind of thing that picks up on those colours as well, really nicely, very on trend. Fab! Now, Alison.
Hello.
How are you getting on? What are you up to?
I'm tinkering.
You're tinkering? You've got some fabulous pieces already here on your desk. So what are your thoughts with all these pieces that you've got in front of you at the moment?
Well, the finding kit's got loads of different earring findings, and so I've just had a bit of a play with some earrings that I've already had to go with.
Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, that is gorgeous. Right, let's have a look at what you've got then in your challenge today. We have got. Oh,
you will be excited. This is lovely.
This is really different, isn't it? This is your coffee jasper. Really, really amazing. You've got a marquise cut. And then you've got these little sort of barrel shapes. Would you describe that as a barrel shape, Alison?
Yeah, I think they're just sort of a spacer bead, but you could obviously use them for...
Yeah, I suppose they're not necessarily there to be used, are they? But you could well make use of them, certainly. Never throw anything away. No. This is absolutely fab. I love these shapes. Great for earrings, aren't they? As you say, we've got lots of earring findings in there. So we're looking at 12 by 40 mils in size for these. They are big, long drops, aren't they? Great as necklaces around the neckline. They're really lovely as well, aren't they? For something dramatic.
Even if you just pinched two off the end and made a real statement piece necklace with a pair of earrings.
I like the sound of that. I'm excited about what you're going to come up with here. Let's get the price in, shall we? £8.95. Alison, can I have your feelings on that price, please?
I wish I was at home so I could dial. That's my feelings on that.
Yeah. Have you got a phone that you can maybe sneak? Hello? Oh. Right, let's hold this up so you can see everything that you're getting, because you've actually got graduated sizes in this as well,
Yeah.
haven't you? So that gives you a lot of scope for how to use them.
You could put
That's fab.
You could put little gold
the 12 by
beads in
40.
between, or
You could,
you
yeah.
know, if you want to keep it in that shape but kind of mix it up a bit,
Yeah.
you could put even silver. You know, little spacer beads would look lovely
really
with it.
I love that. And that would, as you said, if you just sort of used it as a necklace as it comes, almost, restring it.
It's
and
a
then
real wow,
you've
isn't
got
it?
yeah, it's
If you
amazing.
wore that, people would think you'd paid an awful lot of money for it. I
Yeah, a
think.
huge amount of money, because it just gives you that dramatic
Yeah.
quality, doesn't it? It's really fab. So I gave you the sizes there. 12 by 40, that's reflective of the largest one there in the centre, and then they graduate down in size from there. So that's your largest size, but that is absolutely incredible. 750 carats of coffee jasper there, drilled there at the top of the pieces, single drilled there at the top, and that is coming in at just $8.95. Silly prices. These are going really, really quickly. Are we surprised?
No, I was just thinking now, in a little world of my own, thinking there'll be none of that left by the time I get back up the M1.
Yeah, don't wait to get up the M1. Just go as soon as you get up there.
Yeah, I'll just
Get on
run
the
over
phone.
there.
Yeah, sneak off, sneak off. All right, then, we're going to move on to the next pieces in your challenge, which are the Peach Moonstone, which are really cute, aren't they? These are really on-trend colours, aren't they, at the moment? They're kind of nude.
Just as you twisted it there, I saw some shiller coming off it.
There is.
Oh, yeah,
Shiller,
really lovely.
you've got the lingo. Yeah, yeah. That is shiller, indeed. That's the quality of moonstone. It's got tiny little metallic particles inside it which catch the light. Which is why when it's round cut or cabochon cut, so it's smooth across the top, it catches those little bits of light and it gives you that lovely shimmer, which is called, why do they not just call it shimmer, I wonder? Why do they have to call it shiller?
Well, they're Karen on Google again.
Trying to be technical, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Shiller! It is beautiful, isn't it? So that is the little metallic particles within the body of the gemstone. It gives you that, and this is the peach variety. So you could see grey moonstone, can't you? White moonstone. Sometimes the rainbow
I've not seen
quality.
that before, I don't think.
No, it is really unusual.
Yeah.
Really, really unusual. Certainly, I think I've only seen peach moonstone maybe once or twice.
Very nice.
And I've been hanging around this building for a long time. They are such lovely peachy tones, aren't they? And what I love about these is that you've got all the browns that we've got, the bronzes, the browns, and all of those tones that we've got coming up in your challenge, but that gives you a little bit of a more of a subtle feminine quality, doesn't it, as well?
Absolutely.
Absolutely
Very
gorgeous.
nice.
That's lovely. And coming at 11:45, given that we're looking at something which is so unusual, something that we're not going to see a huge amount of, absolutely brilliant. We're still looking at 100 carats here, 6mm rounds. Maybe that could be used as your spacer between your lovely coffee jasper there as well.
I was thinking that. Very nice.
Great minds, Alice. So that is 11:45. Loads and loads of you on the lines for us today. It's lovely to have your company. Do keep joining us on the lines. Woo. And then we've got brown banded agate. Ooh. And we've got 3 strands here. Well, that's always handy, isn't it, to have 3 different sizes?
And a different shape with one
Yeah,
of them
and you've
as
got
well.
the flat button shapes there as well. So 3 full strands here. The banded agate giving you the different levels of the brown colours. Would you tend to use these all together? Would you separate them out and colour match them so that you had different
both,
tones?
either or really. Some of what I've done already, I've separated some shades out and just tried to use a bit of variety, or either or.
Yeah. Because potentially, I suppose you could create something which is dark brown and looks totally different from something you could create which is more of the creamy colours, couldn't you? Or the
Or you
golden
could you could separate them and do it so the colour graduates through the piece that you make.
I like that idea a lot. That's a brilliant idea. It takes a little bit of time, doesn't it, to go through that process, but
but
well
it's
worth
worth
it.
it.
Well worth it. So 3 whole strands here. Under 70 in stock, so we are limited. I know that might, sometimes that sounds like a lot. We don't really know how does that figure, but that is not a lot. These do go very, very quickly, especially when we're looking at 3 full strands. Okay, we've got big pieces on our first strand. This is the largest. These are 10mm. As I said, you've got all of those different tones coming through. You've got the dark. Let's go Starbucks on this, shall we? Let's say one of them is, say, a sort of butterscotch frappuccino or something like that. I never go to Starbucks. I don't know what they're called. You've got something like an espresso there. You've got a
Gingerbread latte.
gingerbread latte. Thank you, Alison. Good knowledge. Rich red. I've heard about these gingerbread lattes. I've never had one. Have you?
Mm-mm.
They are, yeah, they're the 10 mils. Let's move on to the 8 mils. Let's stop talking about coffee. We've got 8 mil rounds as well. They're again your polished rounds. And then lastly but not leastly, your third strand here are your slightly flatter, what we might describe as buttons or puffy circles or coin shape. Really, really lovely. Absolutely fab. So you've got 3 strands here, and we're at £12.95. It's good, eh? It's good, eh? It's good this morning. Very, very good this morning. Genuine gems, not just 1 strand, not just 2 strands. We've got you 3 strands for £12.95, and lots of potential for, as we said, breaking them down into different colour tones, perhaps doing a bit of sorting and graduating the tones of these from dark to light, and then perhaps even back to dark and back to light again. But use your imagination with these. They're really, really varied, so there's lots of potential for matching those up with the golds, the silvers, the browns, and so on. So fab. That is your 3-strand pack for your banded agates. Put those back down there. We've also got, this is very fancy. This is your fancy earrings findings pack, isn't it? Hence why I understand why you were saying you got lots of earrings findings. Because it is the earrings findings pack. Right, so, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you them from your little tray here, because otherwise I'm going to be showing them in a little bag. We've got a list, we've got all of the pictures of the findings there. So you can see you've got your sort of pear-shaped chandelier style pieces there on the left. You've got your simple posts. You've got your, I'm going to describe those ones on the top left as being like cantilever kind of shape. Then we've got the shepherd's crook, we've got the hoops, we've got the chains. Are they little heart-shaped chains?
Yeah, the chain's gorgeous.
Cute. Oh, that's really cute. Then you've got head pins, you've got eye pins, you've got bolt ring clasps, and you've got some crimp beads there as well. I will give you the full rundown so you've got everything that we've got in here. We've got 10 silver crimp beads. These are all, of course, gold plated, but I'm going to call them silver because that's what lies underneath your gold plating. You've got 10 of your silver eye pins. You've got 3 bolt ring clasps, 2 pairs of earring posts with a 3mm ball on there as well, which is handy, and the backs, of course, with those. You've got your 7-inch heart-shaped chain, 2 earring connectors, a small gift bag. You've got 15 ball head pins, 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks, earring findings, which it just says 925 sterling silver earring findings. I don't know what that's referring to exactly, but I suppose that's just generic. All gold plated, of course. 2 pairs of gold plated 925 butterfly backs, and a pair of your earring hoops and your chandeliers as well. Lots and lots and lots going on in there. Really handy if you are looking to create some earrings, then this is the pack for you, and you get that lovely little bit of chain as well. It's really fab, isn't it? That is incredible.
Got a lot
52
in there.
pieces. There is a lot in there.
Yeah.
Your mind could run wild with ideas with these pieces. They're really lovely. Wow. Is that so? Oh, that's exciting. Oh, £29.95. I'm just being told the reason that we can give you a price that is so low, and I can tell you this from my experience of working over on Gems TV and Gems TV Extra and working behind the scenes on product and so on, prices of gold and silver have rocketed. As you know, Alison, you know, it's really difficult to get something that is affordable and easy to kind of get hold of and make sure that it's the real deal as well, that you've got real sterling silver. We've got real sterling silver here, real gold overlay. We bought these last year, apparently, at the lower price of silver. How lucky is that? So we can pass that saving on to you. We're very happy to do that. We're certainly not going to do it for much longer. I'm sure the newer pieces that come in are will be a bit of a higher price, so don't get used to prices like this. I wish I could say you could do, but unfortunately that's the way that the open market's going. But £29.95 for 52 pieces of the gold-plated sterling silver.
That's a lot of jewellery.
Yeah, that is a lot of jewellery out of there. So what are you thinking then? What are you thinking?
I'm really excited to do something with that. So I'm probably going to do something with that. I think with the moonstone in between, but not the whole thing, because I'd like to do something different with some of the smaller pieces as well.
Something else.
Oh, I don't know. To get stuck in.
So much potential, isn't there?
There's loads.
So you've got your bronzite, you've got your banded agate, you've got your all the different colours.
I do love bronzite. I was working with that the other day.
It's absolutely
gorgeous.
And your marquees. Ooh, I'm just being told in my ear that the coffee Jasper's going very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. The marquee shapes there that are graduating from the large to the small sizes. So you better be quick.
I think a lot of people will be wearing a necklace made out of that for a Christmas
I suspect
function over the next few weeks.
Okay, right. Bear those in mind. We've got another kit coming up after the break, which is brand new. In the meantime, Alison, I'm going to leave you to it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to bother you because I know you've got thoughts running through your mind about what you're going to do with these, so I'm going to leave you to it and leave you to get creative.
Thank you.
We are going to come back with brand new kit. We've got so much to bring you today, so much to cram in. Don't forget, we've got our Druzy launch of those big chunky pieces that we gave you a little bit of a flash of earlier on. We've got all kinds of everything coming up. I'm very, very excited to show you the examples of the pieces that we've had made up for those as well. So stay tuned, we'll be back very, very shortly after this.
This beadbox consists of 6 strands of printed shell. Every strand has its own unique pattern and colours, all for just $17.95. This nature-inspired beadbox has all the ingredients to make some high-fashion animal print designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code KBP009. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker presents pearl gift sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over 1 metre of waxed cord, and available in a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to receive. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the Macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This beadbox consists of 3 strands of red jade, totaling 480 carats, and 3 strands of white jade, totaling 530 carats, all for just $17.95. These fabulous festive jade rounds are perfect for adding that touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RIP029. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Want to learn about silver clay? Well, now you can with our introduction to Silver Clay Workshop. Run by Natalia Coleman, a professional art clay silver instructor, you will be guided through the techniques handling, shaping, forming and firing pieces of silver clay jewellery. Then, design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, all of this for just £89. The workshop price includes 20 grams of art clay silver, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655.
Do we love that or what? How gorgeous is that? We have got quality, 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 quality there. That's your smoky quartz and garnet top end kit we are going to be bringing you in a little while. It is something a little bit different. It's going to go really nicely actually with the kit we've got coming up. It's going to go really nicely with some of those pieces that we've just given to Alison for our challenge. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Oh, we've got the little heart druzies. Our big heart druzies. Are we going to show everybody this? Oh, with this we are spoiling you. Okay, these are amazing. These are coming up later. This is a pack of 10. Really, really great colours. It's a little bit tricky to hold on to all of these at once, but we've got the purpley tones, the silvers, whoops, the blues, the golds, the whites. Aren't they gorgeous? They are coming up later. Pack of 10. Very exciting. I know that lots and lots of you have been on Facebook talking to us about those. You can barely contain yourselves about that. That is really, really exciting. We're going to be coming up a little bit later with those and with our chunky rectangle shapes as well. Very, very exciting indeed. If you were just watching our break just now, just to let you know, there is still space apparently on the silver clay course, which is next Friday the 9th. If you want to do something last minute and join our silver clay class with the fabulous Natalia Coleman, then go for it. I've got to tell you that I have just started making silver clay myself, and had it not been for Natalia's advice from her DVDs, meeting her around the building and talking to her, I would, well, my first attempt, I hadn't ever seen anything that she, you know, any of her teachings. I hadn't learnt anything. I just went in and did it and completely messed it up. I then went and watched all of her DVDs, talked to her here as well. And the next couple of pieces I've had compliments on over and over again. It's a brilliant medium to get into. That's on the 9th of December next week. On the following Monday, which is the 12th, am I right in saying that? Yep. The lovely Debbie is running a polymer clay workshop. This could be your last minute chance to learn all of those skills to make some last minute Christmas gifts. It could be absolutely brilliant. They're great courses. They're absolutely fabulous. They're a full day here and you get to tour the studio as well. You get to meet people. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Give us a call on the normal number if you're interested in coming to either of those courses. Still a few spaces available, just to let you know. Okay, we have got the Perfection kit. Well, what could you ask for than perfection? I mean, really, that's what we've got for you right now. We have got carnelian. We've got sardonyx, and we've got smoky quartz. So lovely, lovely colours. I did say, didn't I, keep in mind the pieces that we've just shown you on the challenge that could be paired up with this, because you've got those similar kind of rich autumnal tones. So in here you have got, let's have a little look. We've got the carnelian rounds, which are 6mm round, just checking the information there. We've got, oh, imagine those between your coffee, Jasper. Imagine those actually. Very, very rich red. Often with carnelian, it's the reason that I got it confused there with the red sardonyx. Often with carnelian, you get different colours through the gem. And what we've done here is match these. So you've got that lovely, rich red to orange tone, sort of a russet tone, I suppose, that you're looking at here. If I'm trying to pin it down to one colour, but it's a really rich and very, very beautiful colour. I might shine. You might. I don't know if you can appreciate that they are translucent rather than opaque. They're really, really beautiful, like little holly berries. Maybe that's an idea for you. Maybe that's something that you could incorporate them into. Really, really beautiful. They are carnelian round, 6mm, and you're getting about 100 carats in there just on that strand. It's a good start for perfection. I will show you next our smoky quartz strand, which is 4mm round, and these are the clarity. These is absolutely exceptional. Again, beautifully colour matched, so you've got that lovely sort of soft coffee colour. They are so clear. You probably can't see that I'm actually rotating these around, and because they're so perfect, you can't even see them moving, because there's nothing to give away the fact that that is moving round and round. There's no inclusions in there to distract your eye. They are so perfectly clear. Absolutely gorgeous. That is your smoky quartz plain round strand. About 50 carats in there for you. And again, the lovely, lovely browns. Not too dark, not too rich. We've got a lot of pieces available with the richer brown colours, haven't we? Like the agate, the bronzite that we've just brought you as well. This is a little bit of a softer tone, a little bit of a softer colour, and it's just gorgeous. Very, very pretty indeed. The quality is extremely high in this kit. The Perfection kit is what we've called it for very, very good reason. So that is strand number 2. And your third strand here is your really, really amazing piece, which is your red sardonyx, which are these gorgeous ever-changing colours. I don't know if we can do a shot which sort of takes us from one end to the other, so you can see every single sort of variant of pattern that you could possibly get in here. And of course, no two pieces will be the same, no two strands will be the same, but you can see just how that is fantastic, isn't it? Look at the striking quality of that, the stripes. the potential here to break this up into different looks. Maybe you pair together all the red pieces that you can find. Maybe you have something which is totally random in its quality. That's a bit like Jupiter, wasn't it? Or Saturn. This is lovely. Really beautiful feature pieces, these. Really beautiful. They are 18 by 25. They are all so varied, aren't they? But certainly the one thing that they have in common is that they are very high quality. And that is giving you about 300 carats in there, in your puffy ovals. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Should we see those all together then, just so you get an impression of how they will marry up? So your sardonyx with all of those different colours, then your carnelian with that lovely rich red, and then you've got your really clear, really, really beautiful smoky quartz there as well. Absolutely stunning. They are such lovely colours. Just fabulous. Now your findings that are coming in this kit are very appropriately gold plated, so you've got that real richness of colour through there. If you were to put these with silver, you get a totally different look. Just as beautiful, but very different. And here we are bringing you the gold plated findings, so you've got options to give yourself those really lovely, rich, high-end feel pieces. We've got 10 head pins, 2 bolt ring clasps, 10 crimp beads, and 2 of your shepherd's hooks in there as well. Again, they're your sterling silver, and with that gold plated finish to give you that lovely, the look of solid gold. You do only pay one price for all of this, of course. You're getting your gift bags too, plus you're getting your elastic and your 50 metre gold coloured beading thread. Now this is something, let's have a little quick look at this. Again, you've got this real intensity, real richness of colour here. That's fabulous, isn't it? So that's going to add a lot. You can see how that is pairing up there. The warmth of those colours together is beautiful. So lovely, really sets it off. It's gorgeous. Do you know somebody who would love to start a bit of jewellery making, and you're thinking, do you know what? Maybe I should be out Christmas shopping right now. Well, you can Christmas shop with us, and I mean this very sincerely. I, about 3 weeks ago, bought one of my friends a silver clay kit, and they have started making silver clay. I have started a whole new hobby for them, just like that, very, very simply, and it's great. It's great to be able to introduce people to it. The kits are fabulous because they will give you everything you need to start making jewellery, and you get a free DVD with your first order, and a catalogue. This is your Get Started DVD. How brilliant! This has got basic techniques in there for you as well. The only other thing you're going to really need is a little toolkit. Perhaps lend them your tools. Brilliant. So we've got the toolkit there as well. I'll show you that very, very shortly. In the meantime, let's see what the price is for this kit. Fabulous quality, running all the way through your smoky quartz, your carnelian there with a gorgeous reds. I really love that strand in your 6mm, and then your larger puffy coins there as well, and at a price of just $24.99. It is not a big price to pay, is it, to introduce somebody to a whole new world, a whole new hobby. I hope I'm not being too over the top by calling it a whole new world. I think that's pretty accurate. I feel like I've opened up a whole new world to myself by starting making silver clay and other jewellery. It's just fabulous. If you know somebody that's arty, they're just going to love this. It's absolutely brilliant. Right. We've got some fabulous, fabulous, fabulous pieces here available for you. $24.95 is where we are. Absolutely brilliant. Alison, can I ask you, how long have you been making jewellery for?
I think I started last July or August.
Last July or August, yeah. Really?
But I'm not arty or crafty at all. So this is something that I think is quite easy to teach yourself. Particularly, you know, I couldn't draw a picture and I couldn't paint. Yeah. But I can do this.
Isn't that interesting? That is interesting. So what made you think to yourself, I know I'm going to start something which potentially is quite an arty?
I'd always wanted to do it, but I thought you would have to kind of go to college and do a course and things like that, so I'd never kind of took it up. And then I spotted a book in a shop which had everything in it that little brochure has for the starter kit. So I've actually bought a kit and some tools for my niece. She's paintballing today, so she can't save for Christmas. Because that's literally all that you need to get to get started. I got one of the travel sets that has the board and the mini tools in, and it's so. Literally, you can, if you're a visual person, you can watch the DVD. If you like to read and kind of follow steps on paper, which I do, then you've got your little booklet, and it is really simple to do. And even I think some of the techniques or some of the things that you see that look very complicated, they're not. But actually, some of the simple stranded pieces that you do actually look the most effective. You know, there's nothing like just a simple string of pearls, is there? It looks beautiful.
It doesn't have to be massively difficult, massively complicated, does it? It's just how fabulous. So what have you made so far? We've got our kit over here, which has been created into some magnificent pieces.
A lot of people seem to be wanting kind of the dangly earrings. I think it's sort of party season, so I made some lovely long earrings, a cuff bracelet, and with this bracelet here, I've used one of the pairs of shepherd's hooks, because I'd used both hatches just to make a nice little
that is so clever
feature clasp on that one there. And then with the necklace, it's the weave technique, the same as the bracelet, but I've just started that in the bottom of the pendant, so that's what we're going to have a look at.
Can I just grab, I know you can show us a different technique, but I'm just going to show everyone these drop earrings, because I just want to demonstrate how beautifully those gold-plated findings go alongside these colours, and I don't think it's demonstrated in a piece quite beautifully as it is in these. It's just lovely.
I think the gold, particularly with the yellow sort of hues in the carnelian, really kind of is the most effective. And I must admit, I'm not a gold wearer at all, but I would wear that because it's not chunky, is it? It's, you know, it's very delicate.
Likewise, but it gives you that richness, doesn't it? It gives you that real quality and richness.
And the smoky quartz is just lovely.
Oh, gorgeous. Right then, you're going to give us a technique.
Yep, very simple. So if anybody is sort of thinking to just started, this is literally how you could make that really simple cuff bracelet or the bottom of the pendant. So on the bottom of the pendant, I actually took one piece. I tried to use something that was a little bit different in the centre of the cuff and at the bottom of the pendant. And all that I did was just started by just doing a rolled loop, just to add a little bit of detail with that there. So just roll, starting on the end and just simply rolling and rolling and rolling that backwards until you get the little drop just there. And I mean, that piece is lovely, isn't it? Just with that, you know, it's just picking out the stone. And then literally threaded that on. And if you forget to thread it on, then you can unwrap your gold and re-thread it on. You know, there's nothing that's a major catastrophe in jewellery making, and that's what I like about it. And then so this would be the same to start the bracelet. At that point on the bracelet, you would have put a catch on and a crimp bead to start the end of the bracelet. And then I'm just going to snip the end of that wire off where it's a little bit bent. And then literally just start doing some threading. So it's a bit of a weave. So I started with a smoky quartz, and then
the carnelian.
And then another smoky quartz, carnelian. Great live TV, this, isn't it, watching me thread these on. So basically I've got two stones there, and then I would just pop the next one on there. Okay,
so far so good. So far so simple.
It is really simple, but you know, especially that chunky cuff, if you want a real, you know, if you've got a very plain dress that you don't want to kind of overdo the necklace, but you want something on your wrist, then to make a cuff, really simple.
It's the perfect example of how, when you look at a technique in the finished piece of jewellery, like we've seen that, the cuff bracelet there, it looks quite elaborate and everything else, but actually when it comes down to the technique,
very
it's
simple.
You know,
sorry, just
easy when you know how, I suppose, is the key, isn't it, really?
But this is just sort of playing around with your stones, and I have done things with the cuff where I've made it so the amount of the smaller stones has got bigger as you've got to the middle, so it opens it out, so it makes it deeper in the middle.
That's clever. So you're matching that side to the other.
Yep. And then literally cross thread it. So you've gone through one way and cross thread it the other way.
And did you find that they'd been drilled to a size that allowed you to do that?
They've all got quite got the smallest hole, but the others
Yeah.
have got quite a large hole.
Brilliant.
And then to continue to come up, just continue to do the same thing. I'm just
Yeah.
going to snip the wire a little bit shorter.
And of course,
just
if you did find any of the holes were a little bit tight for your wire, you've got a bead reamer.
Yep, absolutely.
Or if
I
you have
used
the
that
bead
other
reamer,
day.
which is just your little, almost your little file, you can just work that through.
Yep, there was a stone the other day and it just wouldn't go through, and I just very gently used the reamer.
Yeah.
No problem at all. And then keeping it going.
Brilliant. Well, actually, we'll show you the toolkit a little bit later, just so you can see what we're talking about and how dead easy it is just to get all of those tools all at once.
And then just the same on the other side. And if you were making the weave bracelet, you would just continue to put. Is this the sardonyx in this? Is it sardonyx?
That's the sardonyx, yeah.
Yeah. You would just keep threading the sardonyx through like you did.
Yeah.
And
that's already coming together, and you've been doing that for only a couple of minutes, really.
It literally is. I mean, I don't sleep very well. So the other night I was awake at 1:30 and I was waiting for a silver findings kit to come.
Yeah.
And I made 10 necklaces in about less than an hour.
Wow.
And just left loads of wire, tied them in a knot, and I thought, right, when the catchers come, I can just finish those off now.
I should be so productive when I don't sleep.
I'd much rather be asleep.
No, I'm sure you would, but yeah, I know the feeling when you can't sleep and you think, what can I do?
So then to move it into the necklace, I've done the same at the sides as I did there. So there's 2 carnelian and 3
Yep.
smoky quartz, but then I've just put an extra carnelian on and done the cross thread again.
Yep. And you get a double.
Yep, and then obviously I just cut down the jewellery wire, but you would have left it a lot longer. And then what I did was I continued then to thread up.
That's, yeah.
And once it was threaded up, just to make this look a little bit thicker, I then went back through, I just cut 2 long lengths of gold jewellery wire.
Yeah.
And then once this was all threaded up, I just threaded the other 2 strands back through it all. So it thickened up the whole thing, so you've just got that gold effect, a little bit stronger around your neckline.
That's really lovely, isn't it? Because then you really have got that impact of the gold as well, and it makes it a bit stronger.
Yeah. It's obviously, if you're not filling this whole area up with gemstones, so you know you've got enough that you could make a bracelet out of there.
That's lovely.
So that's
really
really
lovely.
simple, and that's all you would do for the bracelet.
Thank you, Alison. Well, you've seen what Alison is making, and Alison has only been doing it for a year and a half or something like that.
This is really easy. You could do this, you know, tomorrow. Really simple.
It is dead easy. It's that easy. On that note, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look at some other people's designs. The Wall of Fame. Alison, do you want to go first?
This is number 181. Hi, I'm a beginner to making jewellery from gemstones. This is my first attempt at a stretchy watch from rose quartz, as it's one of my favourites. It's a bit plain, but I fell in love. Lots of love from Devon Coventry. Do you know what?
Simple and effective,
It
not
is
plain,
simple,
I
and
wouldn't
it's
say.
absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's
and
fab.
The thing with the watch faces, I've got one, and I'm now on my 3rd watch that I've made out of the same watch face, because when you get a little bit bored, you just change the bracelet part of it. It's great.
Break it up and start again.
Yeah, I think that's lovely.
That's really lovely. Do look on our website for the watch faces, because we've got quite a lot of different designs, haven't we? And they are so popular. They're absolutely brilliant. And it does give you, if you've ever got that problem, which is an eternal problem, I think, for a lot of ladies, thinking, I've got all my dress and everything, I look lovely, but I want a watch that looks as dressy as the rest of me. And that is the way to do it, isn't it?
Just make one really quickly. Yep.
Have a look on the website. Great stuff. Oh, there it is. How much? £5.95, some of them. There was a price on those apparently, so have a little look. That one's £5.95, and that's such a simple piece to work with, isn't it? And you've got mother of pearl there on the dial.
I've done that one with the coil and gizmo, so I've had it with beads, and now I've got it so that I've got some fire agate and then a coiled bead and a clasp. So it's like a bangle, really chunky, and it looks lovely with that one.
Ooh. That's the beauty of that, is that it's so simple, you can really work with it. Cool, okay, next one then. This is from Joyce, Joyce001. And she says, hi everyone, I've made a Christmas present for my friend who cannot wear any metal, so I've just used double stretchy for the necklace. I was not sure if double was necessary, but wanted to make sure. I used jasper from a kit from JM. Hope you like it. Best wishes, Christine, who goes by the name Joyce001. So thank you very much, Christine. Your number is 183. Good stuff. Lovely stuff.
There we go. And this is number 180. This is from Margaret, again in Coventry. Bye, everybody in Coventry has been very busy, haven't they? Hi to all at JM. Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame for this week. It's made from garnet, my birthstone, and pearls. Hope you like it. It's my jewellery for Christmas Eve, and it all came from JM. Love the show, but having to be a little bit tight so I can finish my Christmas shopping. But looking forward to treating myself and have got my eye on a kit or three, dropping lots of hints. Good luck with the hints, Margaret.
Excellent,
there
excellent. And well done, Alison, for reading that while it was sideways. And the last one for now is I love that little dragonfly. That's so cute. This is Chrissy, who's in Oxfordshire, and thank you very much, Chrissy. Chrissy says, hello to all. Here is my entry for this week's Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame, not the Wall of Fame. It's become a hall rather than a wall. I've used amethyst chain from a 3-strand pack, pyrite, my favourite, beautiful smoky quartz from the Coffee Creams kit, and amethyst rondelles from another kit. All JM, except the dragonfly, which is from my stash. I did wonder, actually, Chrissy. I wonder where that dragonfly's come from. It's gorgeous. Well done. You're number 182. Fabulous stuff. OK, then. Let's have a little look back over to the Perfect Kit, which is on the screen there for you, all the information. Thank you very much, Alison, for now. I'll come back to you soon. See what else you've got going on with your challenge. So £24.95, not £29.95, £24.95. It should be. Yeah, apparently it should be £29.95. It doesn't surprise me at all. So we've got the gorgeous smoky quartz. We've just seen some fabulous ideas there for how you could create this into something just phenomenal. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got a lot going on with the designs that Alison's just shown us. They look just beautiful. And you've also seen how you can incorporate those really rich coloured gold-plated findings into there as well to give you something that, you know, whereas your silver might be something that you wear every day or as your kind of your normal colours that you're getting here from JM, you've got your gold plating, which adds that real richness and real quality to the pieces. It's just fab. £24.95 then for your perfection kit, your smoky quartz strand, which is your 4mm rounds, your carnelian plain rounds at 6mm, and your of red sardonyx and your puffy ovals as well at 25 by 18mm. Plus all of your pieces, your 24 pieces of gold-plated findings. And of course your gold-coloured beading thread, which we saw there with Alison, makes such a difference to the looks that you're creating as well. We've put it all together so that you've got that gold thread complementing your gold-plated findings as well. I did say I'd give you a little look at the toolkit that is available from us here, which is really handy if you are a beginner. This is pretty much the toolkit that I have. I don't know if there's something supposed to be in the middle there as well or not. Snips. Just before I opened it, Karen said, I hope everything's in there. It's not, no, somebody's mixed the snips, the snippy pliers. We'll get some of those for you anyway. But that is, we've got a little, it's a little bit like a pillbox. You can put little bits of findings and so on and so forth. We've got the snips. Brilliant. We've got that. We've got our reamer, which is really handy. If you find you've got a bead where your thread won't go through, you just want to make the hole a little bit bigger, the reamer is the tool for that. It's very simple. It's a bit like a nail file in texture. You just place it in and very simply just almost use a screwing motion to get that in. You've got your little scoop there, which is really handy for picking things up. You've got your tweezers for the same reason. You've got your snippers, snips, snip all kinds of things. They come with a little lid on to make them less ouchy. Then we've got various different types of pliers. We've got the shop there. We have got the flat nose pliers, and then we've got the round nose pliers there as well. And they're all pink, which is nice. Do we have a non-pink version? Or is we've got a red one, which is the larger toolkit. Okay, so if you want something a bit more masculine, we also have a red one, which is a larger toolkit. But that is lovely. Ask the call centre about the red one. That is available at a price of how much? £9.95 for that kit. And it comes in this fabulous little zip-up pack. Where's it gone? There it is. 8 pieces you get in there all together, and then you get your really cool, really handy and portable holder for that as well, so you've got that all contained in your nice long-lasting container. It's fab, really canvassy stuff. Hurry up on the kit though, if you can do, get on the phone lines as soon as you can. It's 0800 644 655. Very, very exciting at £24.95. You've seen the potential for this. We've got the special launch of Druzy coming up very, very soon. Are you ready? Are you ready for that? I'll tell you what, if you want a little bit more time to prepare yourself, to get yourself psyched up for it, I'm going to go to a little break. See you in a second.
Want to learn about polymer clay? Well, now you can with our new polymer clay workshop. Join our resident expert Debbie Bolford as she guides you through the techniques to create uniform bead shapes, basic canes, pendants and feature beads, and how to give your beads a professional finish. Then design and create your own jewellery which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, and all of this for just £64.95. The workshop price includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 540 carats and 3 strands of hematite totaling 1080 carats, all for just £17.95. This contrasting bead box is sure to add a touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code CJP034. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker presents pearl gift sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over 1 metre of waxed cord, and available in a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the Macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 470 carats and 3 strands of white jade totaling 400, all for just £17.95. The fabulous bright blues in this box are sure to add an instant highlight to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RKP063. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If I could play a trumpet, I would do a fanfare for you right now. Something along those lines, because this is such an important launch for us today. Very, very exciting. We have had untold contacts from people on the phones. When have you got more Druzy coming in? People on our Jewellery Maker Facebook page as well, getting in contact. And lots of interest just in a buzz around the building. So this is really, really exciting. I'm blessed to be with you today to be able to launch this for Jewellery Maker. It's very, very exciting. Side by side, so you can see everything that you are getting here. These are huge Druzys. Really fabulous. What size are we looking at here, Karen? We're just going to get the info up for you. 15 by 25. So really, really fantastic in size. These are the pieces that are drilled through the side, which is why I've put them that way around, just so that you've got that in mind. How am I? I've only put 9 out, haven't I? There's a 10th. They are absolutely incredible. You've got the silvers, the golds, those bright cobalt blues, and then the crystal ice whites as well. They're absolutely stunning. You're getting 10 of these pieces, and they are big, big chunks of Druzy. They are the single drill pieces. We're also going to be bringing you double drill pieces, which are drilled through the long side. So you've got 2 orientations that you can use with these pieces, but that will come in a separate, in the separate piece. Oh, that's amazing! Just like big chunks of metallic crystals, just absolutely stunning. Really, really incredible. So what we have here is a gemstone that's formed from fast cooling liquid silicates, which have come through the rock and then cooled very, very quickly. I've created a Stonehenge sort of effect here for you, and cooled very quickly and brought about this crystalline formation you see here, which is what gives you such an incredible quality of sparkle. It's a very, very unique gemstone. It's a very, very sought after gemstone, and it certainly is something that we've seen a massive, massive amount of demand for when we have brought this to you through our other channels already set into jewellery. So you can see the potential for the popularity of these into pieces of jewellery. I'm very lucky to have got some pieces which Debbie has made and brought in this morning for us to show you just how fantastic these look in jewellery. This is just beautiful. Now what you have is a rainbow, a golden, a blue, a white and a silver, 2 of each of those colours. Can you see it's just one piece of from this kit to show you just how much of a feature that creates in a big piece of jewellery. But that is, you know, this is a long strand. This has got a lot going on in it. This is the piece, isn't it, that draws the focus and the attention in across that entire piece. It's absolutely incredible. Brings everything else together as well because you've got those gold, that gold colour to it. It's a very intense, very rich gold colour. I hope you're picking that up on your screens. That is just sensational. That is incredible. For a feature, 10 feature pieces. Now, if you think about how much a feature piece can normally set you back, if you're looking at one piece in isolation, you know, you could easily be looking at £5, £6, £7, £8, £9, even here at Jewellery Maker. We're going to be bringing you these pieces, I believe, for under £3 each, for each individual piece. 10 in your collection here, 10 in your pack. And we're about to show you the price. We're just about able to bring it to you at under £3 per piece. 25. You're getting every single one of these 10 that we're showing you here in the row, not just a few of them, not just 5, 6, 7, but 10 of these pieces. They are big, chunky pieces. They are 15 by 25 millimeters. Big, big sizes. Now let's just have a look at each colour in isolation. We're looking first of all at the silver, which is just so dramatic. Just take these other pieces away so you're not distracted by the other pieces. And we are going to just show you that moving through the light, because the quality that this gives you, the real temptation with these, if you like, they have the magpie effect, is that as they move, because they have all of that crystalline surface, you've got that incredible, just look, it's breathtaking, that incredible sparkle, the lustre, the flashes of light, which, in my opinion, and I would consider myself as you know, relatively speaking, pretty expert in gemstones. There are very few gemstones that give you that level of sparkle, and certainly very, very few gemstones that have that undulating crystalline quality that will give your pieces of jewellery that real, you know, to coin a bit of a cheesy line, the real X factor, because it really does, doesn't it? Give your pieces of jewellery the real X factor. That's your silver then, that's your really rich silver colours. On then to the gold, which are absolutely fabulous. And of course, you know, you've got the option with your silvers to put them with your silver findings, or indeed two-tone with your gold findings. These are like gold nuggets, they're absolutely awesome. Think about the fact that here you have the potential to create 10 individual pieces of jewellery, each featuring one of these as its big feature, or one of its big features. Or, you know, go gem heavy with these. Create something which is druzy end to end, something that is so original. Really, really fab. Show you something a bit like that just now, just very, very quickly, which features the rainbow, the blue and the gold there. alongside some fabulous pieces of pyrite. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so lovely. So you've got those metallics really complementing one another there. Lovely. And this is only using half of the pack, as you can see, alongside other pieces. But that creates a massive amount of impact, doesn't it? 5 of those druzy all set into that piece together. Really fabulous. Let me move on then to our rainbow colours that we've got here, which the kind of gold and then with those berry colours travelling across the top surface. They are so rich in quality, these pieces. Absolutely beautiful. They're going to go beautifully alongside the golds. Really beautifully, because that is almost the base colour, if you like. But look at the purples there. They're going to pick up beautifully on amethyst, perhaps. Gorgeous bright pinks. Lovely rich purple colours. Pair them up with greens at the opposite end of the colour spectrum. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. We're going to move on then to the blues. This is my favourite. The last ones there were Cameron's favourites. These are my favourites. The really, really intense blues, like a petrol iridescence, if you like, through these. Absolutely magic. Look at those. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Can you see how you've got that iridescent quality there on the side as well? Oh. Very, very rich and blue on the screen. What you might not be picking up is the intensity of that purpley tone that you're seeing in there as well. There's a lot of secondary colours which I think you'll find are much more apparent once you get these home, or just give you even more than you're seeing here on screen, which is really exciting. And then last but very much not least, and I think great for the winter season because they have got that icicle kind of quality to them. These are your white druzy beads, absolutely stunning. Freshly fallen snow, like icicles, so beautiful. So they are your 10. You're getting all of those colours. You're not having to choose between them. You're getting all of those colours coming to you in your pack of 10. That is fab, isn't it? Loving those. So they are the pieces that are drilled through the narrow end. Single drill through the narrow end. We've got the double drill coming up as well. I'm going to very, very quickly show you, before we move on to an extra special, Emma's special, I'm going to show you this piece, which single drill and your double drill, which is a really nice idea because you've got that different orientation of the single drill there on one side, the double drill there on the other side, to give you that lovely sweeping asymmetric look in this piece. Isn't that great? Okay, so we're going to bring you the double drills a little bit later. In the meantime, I've got my special coming up, which I have fallen in love with. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's put those all back, get mixed up. You are going to love those when you get those. So do get other lines for those. They're really, really fabulous. Already going very, very quickly. This is my Emma's Super Saturday special. The colours in this are unbelievable. These would go really nicely with your druzy. You can pair these up with the different colours. Oh my word, these colours are absolutely stunning. What I love about this is that you've got the contrast between these very, very dramatic, dark, almost jet to onyx black. And then just look at all of the colours that are bursting through there. Purpley pinks, you've got that lovely teal blue green. You've got blues there, which is almost like a tanzanite purpley quality. That's almost, it looks like a sodalite or a lapis lazuli, doesn't it? That would go really beautifully with lapis. Or just to wear these together, look at that, with all the matrix running through, it's fantastic. Cherry, berry colours, and then you've got the oranges there as well. This is just stunning, stunning, stunning. Greens in there. Pretty much name a colour somewhere, contrasting against these really dramatic blacks. Sizes are ranging from 17 by 17 mils to 28 by 38 mils, so you can get an idea of just the kind of variety of sizes. It's a graduated strand, and we're looking at about 750 carats here. It's big, very, very big. I can feel the weight and quality of these straight away, and they've been faceted in a really lovely way. Not totally random, but not totally uniform at the same time, so you've got a really interesting look. I can imagine this just on its own, as it comes, restrung. Look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? These have been knotted in between actually, so if you just wanted to put a clasp on the end, you could potentially do that, or restring it yourself if you want to. Maybe just put some little spaces in between there. That is a dramatic, dramatic look, isn't it? The colours are outstanding. I can't wait to see the price of this. I'm really excited about the price for this. It's my special this morning. An Emma special. This is just beautiful. The colours, I love, love, love. The blacks, the purples. I just could look at this on its own, let alone wear it. I could just look at this for hours and hours on end. The colours, the matrix, the little flashes of light you're getting through those colours as well are absolutely amazing. You get to learn a lot about gemstones when you start up jewellery making, especially with us here at Jewellery Maker, because we only deal in the genuine article. We only deal. What you're going to see with us this morning is genuine gemstone from Mother Earth. This is not something that's been created in a laboratory. Some pieces might have a little helping hand with a little bit of a dyeing process here or there to intensify those colours for you and make them even more fantastic. But apart from that, this is the work of Mother Nature. We are at $14.95 here. 50 carats. This is a very special Emma special. $14.95 is your price. 750 carats. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Graduated faceted nuggets. They are big and bold. That large piece there, what a feature that's going to make. Just amazing. Imagine having this on your craft stall, on your market stall, in your shop, wherever it might be, and what impact that is going to be. This is the kind of piece that brings people in, isn't it? It's the sort of piece that really makes people stop and look and want to get closer up to your jewellery. It's just fabulous, whether it's, you know, as a complete strand as we're showing it here, or individually set out maybe as a feature in a bracelet, a feature in a necklace, the smaller pieces perhaps put into earrings. It's just fabulous. $14.95, so much potential, so individual as well. Loving that. Get on the lines at 0800 644 655. It's a cold one outside. And you know what that means? It means that when you're Christmas shopping, you've put too many clothes on and you're going in and out of shops and you're getting a right sweat on. So what I would recommend is, if you're thinking about anybody that might like to start jewellery making, or is already jewellery making, you want to introduce somebody to it, or maybe you want to start making some jewellery up for people, your friends, your family, for Christmas time, get hold of those pieces today and make sure you've got them in time to make everything up. Today, we've got a price of just $14.95 for you for Emma's special. £14.95, absolutely fantastic. Right, we're going to leave that with you. Help yourself to those. Still available at the moment. Really, really beautiful. They're going to match up beautifully with those drusies as well. Oh, I love it. I love that. I don't know if you can really appreciate that fully on screen. I think you need to get that home. It is even more beautiful. Alison, can I have a quick opinion from you on this?
Like,
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
Yummy, scrummy.
It's scrummy,
yeah.
It's yummy, it's...
You could wear that with any coloured outfit, really, couldn't you? Green, purple, pink.
Sick with the black. Oh, it's amazing.
Fab.
Sorry, I won't go off screen again. Let me go back. I went a bit off piece then, didn't I? I went off piece when I was skiing last year and I really, really hurt my knee, so I should learn. Really hurt my knee. Still hurts in cold weather, you know. All right then. I've frayed my ACL. Don't know what that means, but it hurt. Right, we've got another phenomenal kit for you right now. This is called Neon. There are only 23 left of these. No, these are going to be so popular. You're going to have to literally, I think, pick up the phone immediately that you see the price, or even before you see the price. If you really, really want this, you need to be on there as soon as possible. We've got for you, these are amazing. These are so bright and so beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely amazing. These are so cool. We do the sea in here, 2 organic gemstones in this kit. We've got coral as your red pieces there. They're your plain rondelles of 6x3. Printed shell ovals, so you can see there with that lovely kind of zebra print or tiger print with the bright neon colours. And then just to calm it all down a little bit, just to bring it down a little tone, you know, and chill us out slightly, we've got some lovely onyx faceted rounds as well. And lots of 34 pieces of sterling silver in here. So you've got 2 shepherd's hooks, 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, 10 head pins, 10 of your closed jump rings and 10 crimp beads as well, plus all the other paraphernalia that we're used to receiving within our kits as well. Now let me just run you through these strands individually because they are so exciting. In fact, I'm going to build up to the most exciting of these strands. I'm going to start off with our onyx and show you that first. We've seen a very similar strand to this, haven't we, in one of our other kits during the course of today already. This is fabulous. £17.95. That's of these, right? 16 now. Okay. 16 now on the live show, so be as quick as you can. If you're not watching on the live show, always give us a call. You never know, there might be one still hanging about available for you. Give us a call. So we've got, very quickly, the onyx faceted rounds. We have got the beautiful coral, red coral, absolutely stunning. And then our printed shell ovals, which is what, of course, gives our set the name Neon Lights. Because that is like a tiger at a disco. Disco tiger. How fab is that? Absolutely brilliant. Really great for party pieces. You've got all of that silver as well at just £17.95. Something totally different. Extremely limited on stock. I think that means we've got a Santa special coming up. Exciting. Where is it? Is this really our Santa special? Oh, how exciting. This is really exciting. Okay, we've got more Santa specials apparently coming up during the course of the show, so stay tuned. This lapis lazuli has been selected as our Santa special. Now, I have it on very good authority. I have it from the highest authority, in fact, that our Santa specials are going to be incredible prices. We're going to do these specials today. We're going to have more with you tomorrow as well, but this is the first of our Santa special for the weekend. This is lapis lazuli. Do not go anywhere until you see the price and you're on the phones. This is going to be fantastic. We've got some big rounds here of gorgeous, richly royal blue coloured lapis lazuli with that signature effect, which are the little flecks of golden metallic inclusions running through the lapis gemstone. I love this. Really, really big rounds here. Really, really big rounds. These are going to be a Santa's special slash price. Look at the little golden flecks there. That's little pirate inclusions running through there. Look, imagine these with your druzy, or imagine these with, I was going to say the other druzy. We've got other druzies coming up as well, which you haven't seen yet necessarily. We've got the side drilled, we've got the heart shape. Oh, so much going on. But these are big, big, bold lapis lazuli. Let me show you these. Big look pieces. Lovely, rich royal blues. I have no idea where we're going to go for these. This is a Santa special. This is well worth getting on the phone for. The price is about to come in at £9.95. I don't know what the original price was actually, but it certainly was a lot higher than £9.95. I can assure you of that. Absolutely, you can imagine at 14mm what these will have been before they were, we slashed them just now for £9.95. Massive, massive pieces here. We have got 580 carats of lapis from the very, very important location actually of Afghanistan for this gemstone at just £9.95. This is an opportunity not to be missed. Thank you very much to Santa, wherever he might be at the moment. I can hear some bells jingling. That is fab, isn't it? Really, really fabulous. I'm loving these. So beautiful, aren't they? They're really, really really gorgeous quality. Get your lapis lazuli when it's on offer. It is a gemstone that is an essential for your stash, and certainly if you can get them at $9.95, then do it. Get it while you can. Get it while it's hot. You are flying in. Flying in. That's Steve Bennett dressed as Santa Claus. There you go. He's got a bit of a naughty look on his face there, hasn't he? It's a bit cheeky. He's our Santa. He's our Santa for today. He's only pretending to be Santa. He's not the real Santa. There is a real Santa, but he's elsewhere. He's in Lapland, I think. In Lapland. There are loads of you on the phone lines. Loads of you on the phone lines. Mostly phoning up. Is that the real Santa? Or, no, it's not the real Santa. Just that is fabulous. $9.95. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to be bringing you more Santa specials throughout the show. Looking forward to those. Really looking forward to those. That is fabulous. Ooh. Right then, we've got some. There's a massive tray of amazing pieces coming up. We've got Christmas party. Lots of metallics, lots of really bright, bold pieces. Shall I grab that for you? Thank you so much. Really, really gorgeous, gorgeous looks. We've got pearls, we've got onyx, we've got biwa pearls here as well, which I know you're loving right now. We've got some really fabulous, fabulous pieces. So much to choose from. Where should we start? Gold and obsidian. Ooh. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh, I've never seen this before. Oh, wow. Obsidian is a really fantastically interesting gemstone. It's the fast cooling lava of a volcano that gives us obsidian. It's actually a glass. I'm trying to think of the technical term for it. Yeah, it's a kind of glass. I will think of the word, hopefully, and I'll share it with you. But yeah, that's where it comes from. It comes from volcanoes. Obsidian. It's absolutely brilliant. I beat my boyfriend at Trivial Pursuit with that answer once. You know when when someone picks the cheese question for you, the centre of the board question for you. The question they want to from the card, and they pick the hardest question from the card. Hello, Richard, if you're watching. I hope you're feeling a bit better, my love. Yeah, and he said, right, I've got a really difficult one for you. And he said, what is the fast cooled rock? Begins with O. It comes from volcanoes. And I pretended that I didn't know it. And I said obsidian, and I won. I was like, yes. Not that I'm competitive. I'm not competitive at all. $8.45 is the price for this fabulous golden obsidian. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I think it's when the bubble's cool, isn't it? That you get these little golden flecks that come through this. Very, very subtle. It's like a sort of glittery effect. Very subtle glittery effect. Essentially, though, this is a very dark, almost black gemstone. And when you get this home, you will see those little subtle flecks running through some of these pieces as well. It's very, very pretty. £8.45 is all we're looking at here for 14mm rounds. These are very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful indeed. Ooh. Now, that's fab. Loving those. Should we move on then straight away? We've got loads to get through on this party piece board here. Ooh, listen to that. Like a lute. These are amazing. We are very, very low on stock of these, unfortunately. We're looking, I think we're down to the last 40, just 40 of these left. Absolutely beautiful. Apart from the lovely noise that they make, they do look very beautiful indeed. They're the chocolate brown pearl colour. Very, very beautiful. That golden chocolate brown, the icicle pearls. And then that's what they sound like. They sound like kind of icicle noise, don't they? They're really pretty. Let's have a look at them around the neck. Because like the coffee jasper that we were looking at earlier, they've got that lovely dramatic drop in them. Oh, I love the noise. They're quite loud. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. If they're around your neck and you don't want them to make the noise, they probably won't. They're just going to sit there nice and quietly for you. They're absolutely beautiful though, aren't they? They've got that lovely bronze quality, that metallic quality to them. They are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I know that these have been extremely popular. The lovely thing is that you can pop these in amongst other pieces, can't you? Well, they do look really purple in there, don't they? Yeah, I think where you are in terms of lighting is going to slightly adapt how they look to the naked eye, but certainly they're looking more of a chocolatey colour here in the studio. And there's more of a spotlight on those just there, but what you'll find is that you get the iridescent sheen that you would expect to see, the pearlescence, of course, you'd expect to see from a pearl, where it gives you the greens, the golds, and all of those different qualities going through there as well. Just $14.95 for those, something really different for the party season. Absolutely brilliant. There were only 40 of those when we started. It's going very, very quickly on those, so do be quick there. The silver grey pearls, these are really nice. These are really nice. Gorgeous colours. They're absolutely gorgeous colours. What you've got is a grey silver, almost your base colour, if you like. And then you've got that iridescent pearlescence across the top surface, which is just so subtle, but you've got the golds, purples, lilacs, all those different hues across the surface there, really picking up on the light. But essentially a lovely, rich silver. You can see I'm wearing it's white gold. Yeah, it's not silver, it's white gold I'm wearing there. But if you're wearing those, you know, alongside something that is very high end, you know, diamonds and white gold are almost overshadowed by these pearls, aren't they? They're just beautiful. Really beautiful. And I tell you what, you know, when we're bringing you the prices that we're bringing you, it's occasionally because, or often because, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The pearls are not perfectly round pearls. If they were, prices would be rocketing, absolutely rocketing, because that's the way that the pearl market works. But what we have here is a collection of pearls that are all 8mm, give or take very little, very uniform in shape, very uniform in colour. A real treat for us here for the silver greys. And $7.95, that's going on my list as well. They are absolutely amazing. And to be honest, bring these into a necklace. You've got a necklace, a real pearl necklace for $7.95 plus, you know, whatever the cost of your findings is. It's barely anything. Absolutely amazing. You know, not these in between each pearl. So if, you know, if the worst happened and you were to catch this on something and it was to snap, you've got all of those secured on there. But that is just brilliant. Loving that. What a deal. What a deal at $7.95. How limited are we on stock for those, Karen? Under 60 on the live show. Okay, so they are going to be, I would guess, going quite quickly. I would get onto the phone lines as soon as you can. 0800 644 655 for the grey silver pearls. You can imagine how many different gemstones you can pair those up with, or indeed have them just there on their own. I think they go nicely with our early bird special crackle quartz. Next up then, we've got pyrite rondelles. These are really gorgeous. Now, we've only got 47 of these, again, limited on stock here. So make sure you're with us at your earliest opportunity, whether you're watching on a live show or further on through the day. Just fab. These are all 38cm strands that we're bringing you just now, by the way. And what we're looking at here, about 385 carats of pyrite, 3x8mm. Really, really beautiful. So you've got that lovely, the sort of black with that gold. It's like a sort of antiqued quality that pyrite naturally gives you. It's really fabulous. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We saw that those flecks of gold colour that were pyrite within our lapis lazuli, and this is pyrite in its entirety. It's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Very cool to the touch pyrite because of that metallic. But isn't that nice? Can you see what I mean about that antique quality? Is that, you with me on that? You've got that kind of gold quality, but it's not even, it's not perfect, and that is the attraction of pyrite. That's what makes it so beautiful. Again with your druzy, beautiful. Again with your gold-plated findings packs, they are going to look phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And at $7.95, well, you haven't got an excuse not to. You really haven't. Fabulous. Okay. Now then, we have got a 3-strand pack. This is going to blow your mind. Say that again. I've just been given a little heads up on the price for this. No, I cannot believe it. That's amazing. We've got, first of all, a strand of pearls. Gorgeous pinky peach pearls. They're called orange pearls, but essentially they have got that really lovely subtle colour. Beautiful. Then we have got 2 strands of hematite. The first of which I'm going to show you is this faceted barrel shape. They are 8 by 15.5 mils. I think that might be the other one actually. These are a little bit smaller than that. I think that's about 7.5 by 10. Okay, yeah. So one's the bigger one. This is the 7.5 by 10 barrel. Faceted in those flat facets all the way around the barrel shape there. Look how gorgeous they are all together. And then it gives you a little bit of a preview of the second of the hematite strands there as well. You have got the twisted barrel, which is just gorgeous because with the hematite you get masses of surface shine. And so when you give it that twisted quality, you can see how the light plays across the surface. It's just magnificent. 6 by 9 mils of the pearl. And that's approximate. You know, they're quite kind of organic and random. They're very organic. They're completely organic, but they are quite random in their shape. And that is lovely. Generally speaking, our pearls are what a price point on their own. Something like that on offer. Yeah. So you're getting a strand of pearls. You're getting 2 strands of those big hematite beads as well. Let's see what we're about to do with this price. I know because I've been told already, but this is just amazing. Amazing. You're getting so much in this pack at $9.95. 2 of the hematite strands. Mix and match those with whatever you want. They've got the lovely neutrality of quality and colour. The dark black with the metallic sheen again. Really, really beautiful. I think they go nicely with your obsidian actually. Can we have a look at the obsidian again? Ooh, nice. You can really mix and match them with whatever you want to mix and match them with. They'll go really beautifully with the silver pearls as well. Absolutely loving that set. At $9.95, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? That is brilliant. Right. That's very, very exciting. Now, what is potentially even more exciting than that, I don't know if you can quite believe your ears here, but what we're going to do is launch a brand new in. Are we going for the amethyst, did you say? Okay, I'm going to give you one word. This is the watchword of what we're about to bring you right now, and that word is quality. If I want to give you 2 words, it's top quality. We have got just the most beautiful pieces to show you right now. Let me just take everything out of here so I can show you whatever we've got. Okay, first of all I'm going to show you the amethyst that is your colour in this kit. You have got fully faceted amethyst here. The strand that you're seeing here is incredibly good quality. It is genuinely gem quality. It's the sort of piece that you would see, the sort of pieces that you would see set into finished jewellery. It's the sort of pieces that you would see in a very high-end bracelet or necklace strand. Extremely beautiful and faceted all the way through that strand as well. That is just for starters. Amethyst is probably, isn't it? Oh, probably one of the most popular gemstones on the planet. It's a very exciting prospect, the most recognised gemstone of all coloured gemstones anyway, that we tend to see. It is very, very popular indeed. So that's amethyst, that's your strand there. You saw there, you got a little preview of what else is in this collection. It's just phenomenal. I'm going to show you now our quartz pieces. These are Brazilian, as is our amethyst. And how many do we have? Do we have 8 of these? Yeah. Okay. 7, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so we have 7 of these pieces. Now, how fabulous are these? We have got less than 50 of this kit. We couldn't get a lot of these in. The quality is outstanding. Very simply, it's the same when you're working with fine jewellery. And I would regard this as being fine jewellery in its own right, but it's the same principle. If you want great quality, you cannot say to whoever is supplying you with those pieces, you can't say to them, I'd like 1,000 of those, I'd like 200 of those, I'd like 100 of them. Because what they will then have to do is hunt around for all that they can find, and that quality might not be there. So we've only got 50 of them, because we are representing really high quality in these pieces. So 7 of the white quartz pieces here. Bezel set, you've got a little rim of silver that travels all the way around the outside. They're very, very slender, very strong, but very, very slender. And then with those little loops there at either side. So that's going to allow you to add those into your jewellery really, really easily. So 7 of those pieces you can see there on your screen. Alongside the amethyst, you've also got wire. You've also got your silver findings in there as well. It's sterling silver wire, is it as well? Goodness me, 1.6 metres. And it's 0.4 mil gauge. So you've got sterling silver wire, you've got sterling silver findings in there as well. 12 inches of silver chain. 3x2 on the links. I'll just take that out of the little pot that I've got here to show you. And you've got 2 large sterling silver bolt ring clasps from jump rings. And then a pair of shepherd's hooks as well. This is your silver chain. Really, really lovely. This is, I believe, an anchor chain style. That's how it's described. Isn't that lovely? Really, really lovely quality. That is really high quality. Already a lot of these have gone. Please, please get on the phone lines as soon as you can, as soon as you're able to. We are getting limited here. This is high-end, high quality all the way through. I'm going to show you what the lovely Debbie has put together for us, delivered hot from her design table. This is absolutely beautiful. She's created for us a really gorgeous, very intricately crafted necklace and these fantastic earrings as well. And I can tell you what, it is extremely complex. This is the one that's coming up later, by the way, with the smoky quartz and the garnets. As you can see, it's not exactly the same kit, but it has got the same content in terms of the wire, the chain, the numbers of the beads and everything else. That is fabulous. Little bits of chain there at the bottom just dropping off as a bit of detail. This is the one that we're looking at right now with the amethyst and the white quartz. Fine, fine quality. The sterling silver, the gemstones that are bezel set there by hand around the outside. It's the only way that you can do that with gemstones of this type. And then your fully faceted amethyst rounds there as well. Really, or rondelles rather, really, really beautiful quality pieces end to end in this kit. The price is about to come in. It's going to be a higher end price. It's a higher end kit here that we're looking at. We know that. You can see that on screen. It is really, really all about the quality here. These are all going very, very quickly. Is that right? We've only got a few of these left during the live show. I'm being told just over 10, but you are coming through slowly but surely and getting hold of those as quickly as you possibly can. It's a very, very, very limited number that we started off with here at just $39.95. This is going to go so fast. We only started with 50, as you know. These are running out. These are running out right now as I speak, I'm afraid. I'm worried that if you're watching this on the recorded, you might actually not be successful in this auction, in this piece. Always give it a go though. If you are thinking, well, I've missed out, then always give us a call and see if you can be successful. Wow. $39.95, yep, it is a higher price than we'll be showing you for many, many of our kits. We are looking, though, at quality, which, to my eye, is just absolutely outstanding. We've got perfect clarity in the white quartz, beautiful quality in the amethyst there as well. That is stunning. I can tell you that the amethyst kit is now sold out in the live show. If you do want to phone up and see if you can get one that maybe has not been checked change their mind. You never know. Give us a call and find out. But we are going to move on. Santa Special! Where are we going to go now? Imperial Jasper. Is this the one that looks like Tiger's Eye? No, that's Tiger's Eye. Is it? It's pink. I thought that looked like Tiger's Eye. It was the next one in the row. I was trying to be logical about it. Sometimes you never know. Oh, we've got then Imperial Jasper. We've got pink, bright pink Imperial Jasper. This is fabulous. Santa Specials, if you didn't see the last one, by the way, is just your way of getting great deals. We're supposed to be running one each hour. I tell you what happened. We forgot to do one in the last hour, so we've got two for you this hour. This is the second of them. Oh, what an opportunity. This is so beautiful. And the colours are amazing. Large nuggets of 20 by 15 millimetres. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Jasper. With that lovely quality. This is not a colour that comes naturally out of the ground. We've enhanced this with the dyeing process and it's just stunning, isn't it? Really stunning. What that allows us to do though is bring you some phenomenal colours. Just phenomenal colours. Yep, it's a genuine gemstone. We've just gone, well, do you know what? Let's make that really extraordinary. Let's make that really, really special because we can find the natural colours and we can also bring you these really bright, beautiful colours too. Absolutely stunning. Imperial Jasper. The large nuggets here, of course, in your random shapes, really beautiful. And the lovely patina that travels through these is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. My goodness me. It was originally $11.45. But we have slashed it. Santa is saying $9.95. He's very cheeky. $9.95 for Imperial Jasper, that bright pink colour. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. I love this. This is going to go with lots of the pieces that we've already brought you. I think that would look nice with the silver pearls that we brought you in the last. Ooh, in the little party section that we just brought you. It'd be fab, wouldn't it? Really, really fab. The stock is going quick, quick, quick. We are busy, busy, busy today and I'm not at all surprised. I think probably, just as it struck me during the course of this weekend is when I need to get my act together for Christmas. And if you are making for Christmas, and lots of you will be, then this is the weekend that you probably need to go, actually, yeah, perhaps I should get them in and then they arrive during the week. And then I've got next weekend and I can really get going with the making. And then perhaps a weekend after that, I'm going to finish up. And then you're all sorted in time for Christmas. At $9.95, you have got the opportunity to come in for these just now at a Santa's special price, slashed from $11.95. Save them for the summer, or indeed bring a little bit of colour to your winter wardrobe, because sometimes we're guilty of going a little bit dour, aren't we, during the winter months? Why a little bit of colour in there and inject this gorgeous fuchsia pink tone into your wardrobe. Loving that, absolutely loving that. We've got lots more coming up for you. After the break, I cannot wait to see in more detail all the pieces that I've got to my left because they look dazzling from here. Be back soon.
This bead box consists of 6 strands of printed shell. Every strand has its own unique pattern and colours, all for just $17.95. This nature-inspired bead box has all the ingredients to make some high-fashion animal print designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code KBP009. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Want to learn about silver clay? Well, now you can with our introduction to Silver Clay Workshop. Run by Natalia Coleman, a professional art clay silver instructor, you will be guided through the techniques handling, shaping, forming and firing pieces of silver clay jewellery. Then, design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, all of this for just £89. The workshop price includes 20 grams of art clay silver, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. This bead box consists of 3 strands of red jade totaling 480 carats and 3 strands of white jade totaling 530 carats, all for just £17.95. These fabulous festive jade rounds are perfect for adding that touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 5 and quote the code RIP029. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Want to learn about polymer clay? Well, now you can with our new polymer clay workshop. Join our resident expert Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the techniques to create uniform bead shapes, basic canes, pendants and feature beads, and how to give your beads a professional finish. Then design and create your own jewellery which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, and all of this for just $64.95. The workshop price includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
I haven't got a trumpet, that was me. This is... yeah, no, really. This is another kit. I tell you what, this is totally different from what we've seen so far today because we are looking at some really, really chunky pieces here. You can see there the really big faceted rounds. They are chunky and gorgeous, and tell you what, the jewellery that we have over by Alison from this kit looks phenomenal, looks absolutely phenomenal. Looks like the sort of pieces that you would be paying huge amounts of money for in a really top class jeweller's. It looks fabulous. We'll show you that in a moment. But there's a little taster of what you're going to be receiving in this kit. You've got those big faceted rounds, you've got the flat ovals, and then you have more bronzite. We saw a bit of bronzite this morning already, or this afternoon, or this evening, whenever you're watching. But we looked at a bit of bronzite today already with those lovely polished rounds, really, really beautiful polished rounds. So maybe that's a strand you've already come in for. The flat rondelles are going to be absolutely lovely against those as well. Ignore that. Ignore that. That was something else coming up a little bit later. What's this kit called, Karen? Pizzazz! The Pizzazz kit. It is absolutely beautiful. Again, we've got the plated, that's gold-plated findings in here. So once more, we are working with the really beautiful, rich colours of the gold overlay there in your findings, and then you've got these 3 really magnificent strands. Let's start off with the bronzite then again, because we've seen that already this morning. And in this one, whereas the polished rounds, the big polished rounds, they were 10 or 12 mil, weren't they? Really, really big. These are more like these pebbled qualities, really beautiful rondelles, absolutely stunning. And once more with that lovely metallic quality coming through as well, those golden hues. These are 8 by 12 to 13 by 5. Really, really gorgeous. And again, you've got those golden qualities coming through there. It's a little bit like an animal print in miniature. If you look very, very closely, you've got a lot of pattern running through there. It's really, really pretty. And again, the name bronzite, just hailing from the fact that it has that beautiful colour. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if we found out whether there is actually bronze within this. I'm not sure. We didn't find out earlier, so maybe if you do a little bit of research yourself, you can find out. It may simply have been named after the colour of the metallic element that is so. But bronzite is the name of this. Fancy rondelles, 8 by 2 to 13 by 5 millimetres. It's coming in at about 350 carats. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move on then to the. What have we got next? We've got the oval. Close. These are lovely. Really varied as well in the quality that you're seeing here, and the different visual qualities. Just amazing. You've got this kind of crackled quality going through. It's actually twisted agate, twisted cracked agate with twisted ovals. You know, all of those words, but in a different order. Rearrange them as you see fit. But they are cracked agate. You've got really, really pretty colours. Some colours, and the others have got that lovely solid quality to them as well. So you've got a real variance in quality that you're seeing through there. Fabulous. Look at that. Stunning, stunning, stunning. They have got that twisted shape to them. You can see, if I just hold that to the side, how that just twists, gently undulates around and shows off those colours beautifully. They're really lovely, aren't they? And then I think the most exciting element of this kit, the pieces that are the real features in the jewellery that Alison has over there, they are just phenomenal. These are your 20mm. They are big, big pieces. These are 20mm agate fatted rounds. They are absolutely huge. You're getting approximately 15 of these in your strand. 10 to 12. You've actually got 16 in here, so yeah, that is approximate. You might get more. You might get less, but I doubt it. About 750 carats in that one strand. That's your agate faceted rounds. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought there's a lot of the kind of the bronzy and the brownie tones that go beautifully with the other two strands there. But in the made-up jewellery, there actually is a real focus on the pinky tones. It's really brought those pinky tones out as well, which I hadn't really identified when I looked at this strand originally. Now I look back on it, you can see with here you've got beautiful pinky hues as well. These beautiful, beautiful pinky hues. Really, really special. Stunning. You've got gold overlay findings in here. We've got a bit of a theme running through today's show with our gold overlay findings. Very, very popular. And again, bringing you that richness of quality. And I think that's what gives this the finish that you're looking for if you're looking for something really high-end in feel, something that really looks as if you have gone to town, gone to the jeweller that is the best in town and really gone shopping for something extremely special. In your gold overlay pack then you have 10 silver bullhead pins, you have 2 of the shepherd's hooks, you have 2 of the bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and then you have 10 of the crimp beads, all gold overlay there to give you that lovely finish. That's sterling silver under there, of course. Not just any old base metal, it's sterling silver, and then you have genuine gold overlay on there. Your price then is just $27.95, which is fantastic. Given that you've got, I mean, just one of these beads is huge, absolutely huge. You're getting approximately big faceted rounds, which are just phenomenal. So, you know, $27.95, and you're getting that as one of just of 3 strands. Absolutely amazing. Okay, then. Shall we see what's been made? Because I've been talking it up, and I think you're going to be really, really impressed by what Alison's made. It's just stunning. This is the pizzazz kit, then. Alison, you've surpassed yourself here.
It's definitely got the pizzazz, hasn't it?
It really has. It looks amazing like that.
It's just, again, it's a very simple necklace, actually. I was kind of trying to do something quite advanced with it, but the stones just, they're amazing on its own. You don't need to do anything complicated with it, really, do you? And I think you could have that with an evening dress, likewise. You could have it with a chunky neck, you know, a chunky jumper or something like that. Quite heavy.
Yeah, they will be.
But, yeah.
Brilliant.
Lovely, and the earrings are really cute there.
I absolutely love the earrings. I just think they're stunning. Really stunning. And there is your bracelet as well. And you've really picked out those peachy pinks in the earrings, as well as in that the piece that you picked out for the bracelet too. So they're going to pair together beautifully. There
was just one left, so it just left itself nicely to be a little charm on there, didn't it?
Isn't that incredible that you've got? I mean, it looks like a lot on the strand, doesn't it? In jewellery, I was just counting those up, thinking there must be more there than you actually got in the kit, but there aren't.
I think I used 6 in the pendant part, and then 6. No, that's right, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. That just looks
first it out.
Fabulous. Yeah. I love it.
Lovely. So we're going to have a look at the pendant part, which
Brilliant.
is a technique that we showed earlier to just make what I've done in advances. I've just took 6, and what I would say is I've not put anything on the bottom of it, but do try your head pins through the various stones, because some actually have larger holes, and the head pins do slip through. So I've actually wrapped 5 already, so you end up kind of with the gold at the top.
So that's exactly the same as that curling technique that you use with your nose pliers.
So I've just got the last one to do there, and literally it is just a matter of threading them onto some thread from there. But it just made a real, it's not a beady bead, is it? But it's just got, it's got a bit of movement to it as well, because they're on the thread. So kind of mixing the colours up a bit. You might want to play around with it if you do make it, and then you can see how they lie together, because when you put them on a strand, they don't actually clump together like that. Yeah, but they're so witty. I mean, that one's got a lot of pink in it, hasn't it?
Stunning, isn't it? It's like a bubblegum colour. There really is a huge amount of variety.
Please don't eat them.
No, don't eat them.
Not sweet.
As tasty as they might look, please don't eat them.
So just thread those on, and I tried to leave a slightly different colour. The one on the pendant that's made has got quite, after you've done the pendant part, the next one's quite a dark one.
Contrasting.
Yeah, with this one I've picked out quite a sort of slatey, grey one. That's lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So literally just then pull it together, and that's the point where you would want to play around with it to make sure, well, when you pull it together, just as it's fallen the pink ones to the bottom, that looks quite nice.
Is that because the pink one's sitting in the middle? Is that naturally falling down to
I think it must be, yeah. So yeah, third one that I put on. And then what I did with the bronzite, because some are different thickness and different shapes, I tried to pick 3 that were quite round and similar thickness. Yeah. Just to sort of give it that little smarter finish. Threaded 3 on of those.
Fabulous. This is so simple, isn't it? I looked at that and I thought that has got to be so much
jewellery making
and complicated.
Is so simple.
It's just unbelievable.
So you've got that there. I mean, you could. Brilliant. I mean, if you've got a really classy bag, you could do something like that as a bag charm or something like that on it as well. And then thread the distinct colour one, which you can see there as that's coming together. It just looks so pretty, doesn't it? Yeah. They're quite sort of snake skin, or
they are like
lovely
croc or something like that. Yeah, they remind me of ice cream as well with that pink.
Skin.
They remind me of Neapolitan ice cream.
Why do we always compare gemstones to food? We always compare gemstones to food.
Is it because we're hungry?
Maybe, I don't know. We just always do.
Is it because I've got Haagen-Dazs in my freezer? Ice cream. I don't know.
And then from there I split. No, from there I split it. Sorry. So. This is where we say you can't go wrong with jewellery making. So then I split it into 2, and then it's literally,
and that literally is
from
just
that point there,
from...
it's just giving it a shake, and it moves, so you can turn it a different way.
It's brilliant,
fiddle around with them.
Very tactile.
You could use, if you have got gold findings at home, you know, if you've got some of the, like the disco type ball little beads, if you put some of those on your head pin first, so that you had something a little bit more at the end of it, that would look really fab.
And that would also solve the problem, I suppose, if you're struggling to find the beads that have got a smaller hole. You could almost use those as a stopper.
That's right, it stops it, which is what I did here. I just put the bronzite on the bottom of the earrings.
Yeah, oh, that's a good tip.
I mean, that's how they ended up with the bronzite on either side, just because they're acting as the stopper bead on them there.
Brilliant. So brilliant, so clever. Excuse me while I just cough a second.
I just think they're very warm sort of winter colours, aren't they? The tones in them are quite warm against the skin, and lovely.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job.
And my daughter, who's 12 and a goth, thought it was lovely. So that tells me that obviously the stones are okay for every. Yeah,
I'm sure. Okay, brilliant stuff. Well, that's so simple. It looks just so fantastic. I'm really, really impressed. Have we got some more Wall of Fames coming up?
We do, yep.
Absolutely. Wait, let's have a look at some more of your designs coming up.
Are you okay? I'm going sideways this way. This is number 176, and hi everyone, this is a necklace I created from howlite rondelles and silver shell pearls. I love the show. Regards, Christine from sunny Ipswich. Absolutely lovely.
I like the way that she's displayed that in
yeah, and a heart. It looks so pretty.
It's really lovely.
Well done, Christine.
Good stuff. Okay, we've got, this is entry number 178 from Jeannie, who says, hi JM, attached to my entry for this week's, is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Bracelet and earrings made from red coral and black agate, both from a 3-strand pack. Best wishes to all the team. Best wishes to you as well, Jeannie. Thank you very much for your entry. I love the simplicity of that. It's really striking, isn't it? It's lovely.
It is good.
Your entry 178. Well done.
And this is number 177 from Jeanette in Essex. A bracelet made with the new pearl gift set and macrame. I'm so jealous, Jeanette. I can't master the macrame, so I'm so jealous. That looks absolutely gorgeous. And added some chain for the earrings, which look really pretty, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Well done.
Loving that, Jeanette. I've got to try the macrame actually. I'm really keen on that. Do you know what? There's so many people wandering around the Gem TV buildings wearing them, and I think, ooh, give that a go. Okay, then this is from Catherine. Who says, hi girls, this is this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. I am home with a rotten cold and feel sorry for myself. Oh, get well soon, Catherine. Hope you're better already. Need a Wall of Fame readout to cheer my day. Well, you've been lucky this time. Lol. Like everyone else, need a win to please my bank manager. This is seriously addictive. Love the kits. Just bought half a dozen watches for a jewellery party. Ooh, very exciting. Hope my entry is good enough. It's grey mystic quartz and sterling silver chain. All Jewellery Maker. That is fabulous. Thank you so much, Catherine. I hope you're better from your stinking cold. Absolutely brilliant. All right then, we've got so much coming back up now. Loads and loads and loads. Thank you, Alison. I'm going to leave it again. Love those pieces. We've got another kit coming out. Our Pizzazz kit is somewhere, but it's the kit that we've. It's absolutely fantastic. If you've just been looking at those pieces that Alison has made, Alison, I'm right in saying that you didn't use anything but the kit, aren't I?
No, just the kit.
The pieces that you made there. So you've just seen the necklace, the bracelet and the earrings there, which are absolutely fabulous. They are made by Alison. You saw the technique for the necklace, which looked so complex to start with, but actually was so very simple. And that is for just £27.95. You've got the gold-plated finding or gold overlay findings there. You've got your lovely faceted cracked agate twisted ovals. You've got the faceted rounds. You've got the bronzite fancy rondelles as well. You've got your gold overlay kit, which has got your shepherd's hooks, your bolt ring clasps, your crimp beads in there as well, your elastic, your gold coloured beading thread as well. We didn't point that out before, but you have got gold coloured beading thread in there, not visible in those designs that we've just seen, but that's what's there. So if anything is visible, it's gonna look fabulous. And then we've got, of course, the gift bags in there also, all for £27.95. A fantastic kit, so versatile when you see what can be made in it as well. Very, very, very excited. Get on the lines for that then. It's 0800 644 655 if you'd like that or anything else that you've seen so far this morning. A lot of pieces very limited on stock, and we're going to be bringing you even more. We've got more druzy coming up. We've got another one of those fantastic, very high-end kits coming up as well with the smoky quartz and the garnet. Do not go anywhere, otherwise you will miss out.
Jewellery Maker presents pearl sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over a metre of waxed cord, and available in a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to receive. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of purple jade totaling 450 carats and 3 strands of magenta jade totaling 430 carats, all for just £19.95. This bead box is sure to add a splash of colour to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code IIP059. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Want to learn about silver clay? Well, now you can with our Introduction to Silver Clay workshop. Run by Natalia Coleman, a professional art clay silver instructor, you will be guided through the techniques handling, shaping, forming and firing pieces of silver clay jewellery. Then, design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, all of this for just £89. The workshop price includes 20 grams of art clay silver, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644.
Hey, so we have another new in collection now. This is our heart-shaped druzy, chunky druzy pieces. They are so exciting. We saw already, didn't we, our lovely rectangle pieces with the end drilling. We're going to see the side drill pieces as well with the double drilling. But we're going to show you these right now. We've got them mounted on a little bit of card. I would take them off, except I wouldn't be able to then show you them quite as easily. So I'm just going to leave them on there and show you these colours from side to side. So again, we've got the same colourways that we had with our rectangular pieces. Oh, they're so pretty, except you have the hearts here. Now these are drilled top to bottom, so you've got them drilled through at the top of your heart through to the point of the heart there as well. They are just going to look gorgeous. Whether you're setting them top to bottom in a necklace, side to side, and a bracelet, which I think would look really, really beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. And you get 10. The wonderful thing about having the hearts is that they would create such a lovely feature. They're so bold, so beautiful. And again, you have all of those magnificent colours. The silver, you've got the rainbow, the gold, the blue, and then, oh, barely visible against that card actually, that icy white. In fact, what I'm going to do with the white is just take them off the card backing, otherwise you won't really get to see them very clearly. They've just got a little bit of double-sided tape there holding them in place. So I'll pop those back, but you will see, look at these. These are flying out already. Not surprising at all, but look at how beautiful they look. These are larger than the other hearts that we have in. You may have already seen some of our other pieces. These are the larger pieces. Really, really cool. Aren't they stunning? So I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put something dark behind there so you've got a bit more contrast so you can see those a bit more clearly. There we go. They remind me of sugar mice. They've got that lovely sparkly quality to them. They're really, really pretty. Oh, I like a sugar mouse. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. They're just the whites. They're just the ice whites. I think they're really, really pretty. And they are, you know, we're talking about the fact that that looks like snow or ice. That's certainly not to say that these are a gemstone that will limit you to the Christmas and winter period. They're going to look gorgeous all year round. I mean, think about when this back to us and we start seeing that reflecting off the surface of these gorgeous druzies. The golds, again, such an intense and rich colour of gold. The blues, that lovely cobalt blue, that really, really stunning cobalt blue. Look at that. I know that they don't look particularly attractive sitting against this bit, a little bit of cardboard, but that's the simplest way that we could show them. That heart shape to maintain that lovely crystalline quality there at the top. There is very low yield with this gemstone, which simply means that of all of the gem that is coming out of the ground, or of all of this mineral type that is coming out of the ground, with that crystalline structure, only a very, very small percentage of that actually becomes gem grade, gem quality, and the sort of pieces that we're bringing you here on screen. Something like 4 or 5 or 6%. Very, very low yield indeed for this gemstone. This makes it hands-on, makes it very, very expensive quite often when you do, but that is where we come in. They are stunning. Oh, Karen, I love that idea. You could do a sort of that Shambhala bracelet style, couldn't you, with these, with a sort of macrame detail in between. That would look gorgeous. They are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There are your silvers, there are your beautiful rich colours there as well. Oh, and £29.95. You get all 10 of these. That is under £3 per piece. That is just fabulous. I don't even know where else you can find these, let alone get them at such fantastic prices. I've no idea where you would even start looking for druzy that was cut into heart shapes like this. Such a unique look. If you do want something really unique for your jewellery, then this, I think, is a really, really fabulous way to go. They are so pretty, so different, so individual. And maybe it is something that you just want to use perhaps one piece in each of the designs that you make. I'm just going to try and set those there. There we go. I'm just going to show you this piece, which has been made up by Debbie, and she's used one of the white pieces, one of the blue, 2 of the silver, leaving, of course, another 6 to be used elsewhere, but with a combination of these lovely rectangular little nuggets. You've got some crackle quartz in there as well, linked up with. They are so pretty, aren't they? And without those hearts, this would be, it would be a lovely necklace, but it wouldn't have that wow factor. They really do give everything something so special. If I just move that a little bit, you'll see how sparkly these crystalline qualities are. These crystalline structures. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, how unique. We've also got, we showed you the long necklace earlier, didn't we, with the really big gold nugget of druzy that we had in the set that we brought you earlier, which I think we still have availability. Do we have the large? Do we still have availability of the large rectangles? Yeah, the end drill pieces. Brilliant. Okay, so that is from that collection. We've also got some hearts through here as well, in that lovely purpley gold, and also at the top, really complementing the gold chain and the gold findings through here. The hearts are proving extremely popular. I don't think that's any surprise to anybody here, is it at all? We've got 10 in your set here. A really fabulous opportunity to get hold of these fabulous pieces. They are about 14 by 13 millimeters, a little bit give or take, because they have got that really kind of natural quality to them. They're just beautiful, and you can see how much impact they add to your jewellery. You could have 5 incredible pairs of earrings from there, couldn't you? You really could. Just tremendous. $29.95, a brilliant price. Brilliant, brilliant price. The large rectangles, $29.95 as well. They're the pieces that have been drilled at the end, at the narrower end. We've also got the double drill pieces coming up a little bit later as well. They're your rectangles also in those big nuggets. But hurry up on the hearts. They are going, 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 and they will be going, going, gone, I think, quite soon. So make sure you're there as soon as you can be. Okay, let's put that to one side then for now. We're going to move on to something else. We've got more druzy, as I said, coming up very, very shortly indeed. Exciting times. That away as well. That away as well. And we're going to move on to our sweet caramel jewellery kit. Quite similar to actually to what we've seen already today, in that you can really pair these up together. We've really brought you a lot of pieces which have got these earthy tones, these coffee tones, these chocolate colours as well. And in here, 3 strands. Beautifully faceted. Wow, they are incredible. Faceted pieces, we've got the smooth rounds, and then we've got the twisted ovals there as well. Gorgeous terracotta colours through there. Oh, we've only got 12 left. This is going to be a really quick one then. We're just going to show you this very quickly because these are going to fly out. Once more, we've got gold plated findings in there. So we've got cracked agate faceted rounds, we've got cracked agate twisted ovals and Chinese picture jasper plain round there as well. That's a fascinating gemstone. Let me just show you that inner strand there, just quickly, because we've seen some cracked agate already today, but the cracked agate there is really fabulous. They've got this sort of purpley, bronzy, reddish tones. Very difficult to put your finger on that colour, but it's almost a matte finish on there, which just looks magnificent. They're really, really pretty little additions to your stash. $17.95 for this kit. We were limited to tiny, tiny quantities when we brought this on screen for you. We've only got 10 left now, unfortunately. $17.95 is your price then. We've got the cracked agate. If you wanted to add them alongside your order for one of the other kits that we've already shown you, they are going to tone together awesomely. Gold-plated findings there as well, the gold overlay findings, which is going to, again, give you that real richness of finish, into which you've got some bolt ring clasps, some ball head pins, and some closed jump rings there as well. Santa special! Yay! Right. Ooh, where should we go? We've got Tiger's Eye. The Tiger's Eye that I said earlier. Is that Tiger's Eye? No, yeah, it's Tiger's Eye. It's Tiger's Eye. Okay. This is Tiger's Eye. Unmistakably Tiger's Eye, I've got to say. It couldn't be anything else. It is that incredible gemstone which gives you the most amazing and metallic sheen. The reason it's called Tiger's Eye is because if it's cut into a round cabochon, or an oval cut cabochon, which is that flat underside, rounded, smooth top, and you move it through the light, it has the appearance of a winking or blinking tiger's eye, a feline eye just opening and closing. It's really incredible. Tiger's eye of 12 by 8 millimeters. Look how they shimmer and shine. They've almost got the quality, I always think, of a really wood. And yet you have that gorgeous metallic quality as well. They are just absolutely stunning, aren't they? So pretty. It's almost like your eyes are fooling you because there's so much movement that goes on across these. They're just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. There you Tiger's Eye. They're shaped as tubes. I'm just looking because I've got a really big close-up of those. I'm seeing all those colours going off. It's amazing. But they are tubes, so you've got that round shape if you're viewing them from the end, and then they're drilled straight through the centre there to give you a gemstone which on its own is phenomenal, but actually used as a spacer as well is fantastic. How gorgeous are they? I can't wait to see the price of these. This is a Santa special. If you've seen Santa specials before this morning, we've had a couple already. We are at $9.95. We have slashed that price from where it was originally. If we we will let you know, but I don't know off the top of my head what it was. We haven't got it available, but somebody has. Yeah, somebody at the top of the tree has said to us, we've slashed the price for you. So they've taken a price and slashed it even lower. Absolutely fantastic at $9.95. We're looking at about 238 carats of Tiger's Eye here. This is the sort of quality that you're going to see in fine jewellery, set with silver, set with gold, giving you pieces that you would see in really beautiful jewellery shops. Really gorgeous earthy tones, but with that amazing quality of the metallic sheen that this gives you as well. It is such a brilliant, brilliant gemstone, something totally unique as well with those golden hues. It's so special. It's going to work beautifully with all of those gold overlay findings that we've been bringing you actually. And all of those coffees and goldens and all those lovely, lovely tones that we've brought you so far today. Loving that. Santa's special price is $9.95. Thank you, Santa. Thanks, Santa. Don't know where he is. Not sure where he is. I think he's outside in the car park with the reindeer. Brilliant. Put that to one side. There will be more. There will be more of that going on. Okay, we've got a bit of a sparkle and shine. Oh, oh. Oh, let's go on to this. We've got a 3-strand special here. Ooh, featuring citrine. These are really nice citrines as well. Lovely colours through here. Citrine, of course, is the yellow variety of the quartz family. Very, very difficult to get, you know, really nice quality quartz, even though it's such a, you know, a readily available mineral. Very difficult to find really nice qualities of that mineral. that would give you the opportunity to set them into jewellery, but these are lovely, aren't they? That lovely yellowy golden tone. Isn't that lovely? We have also got Picasso Jasper. Stunning, stunning. Olive greens. It's very rare that you see that colour in a gemstone. Very rare, that olivey green tone. Really beautiful. Lovely, almost camouflage, earthy tones there. And then in addition, these are fab. Loads and loads of uses for these. Absolutely lovely. Very simple white quartz, given that lovely pebble-like oval quality. They are lovely. You're getting all 3 strands for one very low price, featuring citrine. I know that's incredibly popular. I'm just going to take the Picasso Jasper out there so you can see gemstones together and see how beautifully they're going to go together. Then you've got the Picasso Jasper there as well. $11.95 for all 3 strands. Absolutely brilliant. It's a really, really fabulous collection. I love those colours together. Really, really gorgeous. $11.95 is where we are here. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous pieces. I think the white quartz is going to go with anything that I've got here on the desk. Literally everything and anything that is here on the desk. That's a really, really handy strand to have within your stash, or maybe even to have something that you're going to create something very specific with that as well. Absolutely brilliant. All 3 strands up to £12. That's a deal. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pop those back over there. And we're going to move on to some labradorite. Now, I know how you all love labradorite. I love, love, love labradorite. I've got 3 or 4 pieces of made up silver jewellery with labradorite in. Because it is such a gorgeous gemstone. It's one of those gems that really surprises you. It gives you these lovely subtle greys, and then at different angles it will give you... It's very similar to the effect that you see in moonstone, but in labradorite it's called labradorescence. It is not the same as the labradorescence that comes off your Labrador when they've been swimming in a lake or a local canal. It's the effect of the little metallic inclusions underneath the surface there, just catching the light and giving you those blue to green flares. Really, really fabulous. Isn't that stunning? And the more you play around with this, the more you turn this through the light, the more you will see of that fabulous labradorescence. It's like the Aurora Borealis. Who's been watching Frozen Planet through there? It's just said Aurora Borealis in my ear. That is fabulous. Look at that little flare of blue that's coming through there. $7.95 for your Labrador. I can tell you categorically that none of the pieces that I have in my collection featuring a piece of labradorite in each piece has ever been anywhere near just $7.95 that I own right now. Go to town with this. It really adds so much mystique to your pieces. It's just gorgeous. I just love it. It is very mystical. If you like moonstone and you've never experienced labradorite before, get it home and have a closer look. Do remember you've got, at the moment, we've extended your money back guarantee all the way through, not just for 30 days, but to the 25th of January. So if you're buying for gifts, if you're buying to make stuff up for gifts, and you end up not using those pieces perhaps, or you buy size that they prefer something a little bit different, you've got to return up until the 25th of January. How good is that? Really, really good. All right then. Are we going to go into the little drusies here? Ooh. Oh, they're so cute. Where are the big hearts? Where are the big hearts? There they are. Okay, we've got some little hearts here and some little rounds of druzy. I'm just going to show you these, and then I'm going to show you the new hearts that we've got in, just to show you how much bigger they are, actually, just to show you what a difference in size you have. Now, it might be a preference that you have the smaller pieces. It might be that you want to add the smaller pieces so that you can leave them alongside the larger pieces, which I think is a great idea. Purely and simply because it gives you a lot more versatility, and you can, you can sort of interchange the large to the small. So you've got 4 of the hearts, again not very visible because they're on a white background, but I will set them against. something dark so you can see them. There they are, that lovely, lovely quality again. And I'm just going to put one of the larger white hearts, just put that behind it just to give you a bit of contrast with the white there. And just to show you how big our other pieces are, dwarfing the little hearts. Actually, let me just put that right by one of the others. There we go. That is how big the larger hearts are that we're bringing you in the separate set. They are brand new in today at $29.95. The smaller pieces, 8 pieces, at $24.95, which is a great price. But I tell you what, it also puts into context just how amazing our other price is for our larger pieces, doesn't it? Because you're getting 10 pieces in that set for the large ones. 8 in the smaller set at $24.95. So you've got 4 of the little white hearts. And then you've got 4 of the little rounds. There's the large heart as well, just to show you that we've got the sizes, the larger sizes. There you've got your 5 different colours in the larger pieces, coming in at $29.95, and a small kit. Maybe that's an addition to the larger ones at $24.95. Oh, fabulous! Right then, pop those away into our little pot. Ooh. There we go. Right then, what next? Oh, how cute! These are crackle quartz. Really pretty. These are so pretty. Do you know, from a distance I didn't notice that these were heart shapes. Because what you'll find is on the strand, the heart shape is just going to tessellate into the next piece, because each one has got the little V in the top, V at the bottom, each one sits into the next. So you can't really tell when they're on a strand like this quite how fabulous they are separate. Once you take them off the strand, you separate them out, you're going to really see those heart shapes very, very clearly, of course. But how pretty are they? Gorgeous. You're going to get a lot of these little puffy hearts here, and they're going to give you that diamond-like sparkle because they're so gorgeous. Look at those. $9.95. Against the druzy hearts, they're going to look lovely. Let's look at one of those little druzy hearts there. Oh, look. Oh, look how cute that is together. Really, really lovely. Oh, that's the little druzy heart. How lovely. The quality of the quartz, it's really important to point out that to get this crackle effect, you have to have, for starters, a very, very good quality clear quartz. And that's exactly what we've got. And then within that, you've got that lovely kind of crazed effect, that lovely crackly effect. I don't know why it's saying clear quartz, because it is quite clearly the crackle quartz that we're looking at. But I don't know. We'll get that changed so it's not so confusing next time. But so long as you know, that is the crackle quartz that we've got. And they are going to be very, very useful pieces. Very useful pieces. I think just little additions to anything that is so gorgeous. Beautiful. Clear quartz, puffy hearts for just $9.95. What a deal. Okay. We have got some Keshi pearls for you next. These are an incredible colour. Now I'm going to try and describe this colour. I would say they're a petrol green. That's what we've got. Okay. So a petrol green, blue, a sort of a teal colour, if you like. There's all of these colours through here, somewhere along the strand. Plus you get these forest greens and the gorgeous iridescence, of course, that you'd expect to find with pearls, with Keshi pearls. 9 by 8 millimetres, approximately. They are absolutely beautiful. Look at the iridescence. Let's just pick one out at random, shall we, and have a look. Oh, look at that. That is an amazing, amazing colour, isn't it? And the iridescence is extraordinary. It's a little bit like a peacock feather sort of colour, isn't it? And the iridescence that you might find in a peacock feather. Absolutely beautiful. Described as dark green, I think that doesn't really cover it, does it? I think there's so much more going on through these. They're really, really beautiful. I'm really excited to see what price we've got for you here. They are real pearls. They've got that gorgeous, gorgeous richness in the colour. And we are at just $9.95 today. Absolutely crazy. Keshi pearls. That is stunning. The colour is deep, rich, striking. Absolutely stunning. Lovely. £9.95. Get on those phones. 0800 644 655. We've got under 100 of these, so do make sure that you're with us at your earliest opportunity. Okay. Those Keshi pearls are extremely popular. We have been selling out of them very, very quickly. At £9.95, I'd say that's an incredibly good price, so make sure that you're with us and not missing out the opportunity. Amazing, intense green. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, Challenge Alison. How's it going?
Good. Made 5 pieces so far. I'm just starting to
made 5 pieces
now.
so far. That's amazing.
Just a quiet sort of a morning,
Oh,
really.
no, it's just an average run-of-the-mill day. Yeah. They look amazing.
Yeah, and I took, obviously there's a pair of earrings there that have got 2 of the coffee jasper on, and I've still got 7 pieces left here. Oh, sorry, and there's a pendant on there, so yeah. So just by taking a few off the end.
Yeah.
And well, actually, you wouldn't want them round here either, I don't think, would you? Because they'd look a bit funny, stick up a little bit. Yeah. But looks lovely with the moonstone, and then I've used the spaces of the coffee jasper that came with it there at the back, just to space it out a little bit. I think it looks lovely.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So lovely with the peach and the greys together there, the sort of grey browns. And then you've used another one there at the bottom as a pen there with your agates.
Yep. Just need a little coil and wrap that
so clever. Your wire work there is adding so much to that design as well.
It's really simple, isn't it? And I just used a knit needle to wrap that around.
How clever.
3 pairs of earrings, really simple. These chain ones, there was some chain on the wall of fame earlier on, wasn't there? And they always look really effective as well. And you get a lot of movement in this swing when you're dancing around and things.
And I love those hoop ones. You just used quite a simple setting there, have you? With a
I've just used 3 head pins on each one and slotted those onto there.
Excellent.
And then made sort of a bezel on the jasper on the other side, because the sideways drilled. Yeah. Just using a head pin to, actually I used an eye pin on those to make that, and then build them up from there.
That is fabulous.
The moonstone's a really good choice to put with the coffee coolers as well. Really kind of lifts it.
Can you pass that over to me, please? Because I would like to just hold that up around my neck, if you don't mind, just purely for my own pleasure, to be honest. I'll be honest. I just think it's so pretty that, you know, if I saw this in a shop, I would be doing exactly this in front of the mirror.
Oh wow!
Because it is
just
gorgeous.
Lovely,
the drama of that is amazing. We don't have much of the coffee jasper left. I'm not surprised about that at all. They're the graduated marquee shapes. You can see how much is in here. You've also got a piece in, as a pendant. You've got 2 in the earrings and still 7 pieces left over.
Just some in a bracelet next.
And you're going to make a bracelet too. So that is fabulous. Love that necklace. So they are very, very limited, and they are limited not only because they're gorgeous, but because they're £8.95. It is balmy, doesn't it? You can get that much out of it.
Yeah.
For such an amazing price. Amazing. We've got the peach moonstone as well at £11.45. We don't see a lot of the moonstone, so that is something to get.
And there's, I mean, I've not really used that much. It looks like there's a lot, but there's still loads and loads left. You could get at least a full bracelet out of it, but I'm going to mix it in amongst some of the stones.
Wow. And then you've still got
2 pairs of earrings.
Lots of pairs of earrings.
Finding, well, of the chandelier type, and some shepherd hooks left, and some studs left.
Some studs. You've got so
chain left. There's loads.
So you can make another 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of earrings and a bracelet, perhaps as well.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
Plus all of that you've got going on.
Yeah.
Plus you've got shepherd's hooks hiding there as well.
It is the best way to get your silver or gold in a findings pack. I got a findings pack the other day, and by the time you've got your catchers and your head pins and eye pins, which are really useful as well, it's just really good value for money. It is absolutely brilliant. Love it, love it, love it, love it, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it, and we'll see what you come up with the bracelet as well. Thank you very much, Alison. Great job, great job. Okay, we have got then coming up Starry Night, which is very bold, very, very bold. Let me just shove that out of the way a little bit. We have got, oh, that is so cool. The colours are amazing in here, really amazing. Amethyst in there. We've got for you, actually, I think the first silver findings pack that we've had so far, we've got in this kit for you. And then we've got the chunky nuggets, we've got the rounds as well. And then the jade, the pink jade puffy ovals, together with that too.
They are big, chunky pieces. We've got an example here, a very, very simple example actually, which I always like actually. Simplicity is sometimes the way to go, especially if you're just finding yourself as a bit of a beginner to jewellery making. Sometimes you see something that looks complicated even though it might not be, and you might get a little bit overwhelmed by that. But this is a very, very simple look. The chunky nuggets then just spaced out with the rounds. But you can see that's 2 of the strands put to use there beautifully. And I'm sure there'll be lots left over from that as well, from those 2 strands. Plus you have your pink, puffy agate pieces as well, the ovals. Or puffy jade rather, sorry. Puffy jade. Absolutely gorgeous. And very, very pretty. You've got your jewellery elastic, you have got your very cool wire as well there. You've got your beading thread, sorry. You've got your silver findings there also. And as I said, we haven't had very many kits with silver findings in, so if that is your preference, this is a great kit to come in for today because that has got your silver findings in there as well. And then you've got your gift bags also. Your findings then, you've got 10 of your head pins. You have got your 10 crimp beads, and you have got your 2 bolt rings and your shepherd's hooks as well. So we've got sage amethyst in the nuggets. Zoisite. I was thinking that was amethyst. That's zoisite actually. Oh. Well, let me just show you this then. Let's have a look. Yeah. Zoisite. Yep. Looks very much like zoisite. It's like this one. It's the same mineral that gives us tanzanite. Same mineral that is heated to give you that gorgeous, gorgeous tanzanite, which is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular, the most sought after, desired, certainly, coloured gemstone in the world right now. That is zoisite that you see there in your lovely smooth beads. So that is absolutely gorgeous. I am really, really excited about seeing the price for this. I'm loving that the pink jade is just fun. We're at £21.95 for this kit. Absolutely phenomenal. Amethyst, those big chunky nuggets. You've got graduated nuggets here, so you've got the big pieces in the middle of that strand into the smaller pieces at the end. In this strand actually, a really nice piece of clear quartz as well, with a little tiny little bit of purple just dispersed through there, which is fabulous. But of course you're going to get a variety of these different tones through your piece. Absolutely gorgeous for that strand, right the way down to the smaller pieces at the end. Then your gorgeous bubblegum pinks in there as well for your jade puffy round coins. That is lovely. I think I might use that separately. I think I might use that in a bracelet, or just you know, create something totally individual with there. Oh, with black onyx. Oh yeah, those black onyx faceted rounds that we had earlier would be gorgeous, wouldn't they, with that? For mighty, mighty amount of contrast. Lovely kit. That is the Starry Nights jewellery kit, and at just £21.95, just fabulous. Just put that back there. Now I'm going to go on to a kit which I think Jenny had on yesterday. We're quite low on stock now. This is the Zambezi kit. Now I'm being told that we have very limited stock of this, and I think this is going to rush out very quickly, especially if you weren't watching yesterday, you didn't get an opportunity to see the run back through during the course of the evening. Then this is going to fly out. It's a brilliantly conceived kit. It's absolutely stunning. We've got printed shell coins which have got this lovely zebra design on them, which I think is brilliant. Feature strand of this set, of this kit, the real feature strand with that lovely iridescent quality in the shell, and then the over printed look with that zebra print. That is so cool. How brilliant. Alongside that then, we have got some faceted onyx puffy coins. They're 10mm round. Very, very useful, whether it's with the with your printed shell there, or using with other pieces as well. And then in addition to that, this really is a brilliant kit. I'm loving this. Hematite. You've got about 520 carats of hematite here, and that is complete. So altogether they are going to look stunning. You've got findings, 10 pairs, 10 head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 10 crimp beads, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, alongside your beading thread, your elastic, and your large and small gift bags. What is the price going to be for this kit? Ah! Wow! Can I just hold up the zebra print there to my neckline? I just think that is so lovely. Look at that, even on its own. How designer does that look? And that's genuine shell. We've got some more pieces coming up which have a kind of an animal print quality to them as well. So come in for the Zambezi kit. And if you miss out on it, then we've got the bead box coming up just as an Emma special in a second. Oh, we're going to go straight to it because we've got just the perfect complementing pieces. Let me just show you this. This is like a tiger. Look at the tiger and the zebra. I know they shouldn't be that close together. It's dangerous, that, isn't it? But in fact, you wouldn't ever get a tiger and a zebra in the same place, would you, naturally? No, tigers are Asian and zebras are African, is that right? Would you find zebras in Asia? Not sure. An African elephant has African-shaped ears, does it? Good knowledge, Grace. And how do you tell an Indian elephant? Is that the shape of India? Doesn't have an African, it's not the shape of Africa. Don't you see, that would be brilliant though, wouldn't it, if that was the shape of India? So, this bead box contains 6 strands. You've got your tiger-like printed shell there. You've got this, which, how would you describe that? If you were to compare that to an animal, how would you describe that? Brown zebra. Oh no, one of those things that aren't quite zebras and aren't quite horses. Oh, what are they?
Unicorns.
Huh? No, not rodents. They look like horses and they look a little bit like zebras. I saw one in a zoo. Everyone's laughing at me like I'm mad. Oh, it was not a donkey. No. No, not a donkey. Oh, you can get brown zebras. Oh, that solves that for us then. Or you've got this one, which is very, very similar with the grey and white graduated tones. And then to just cool it all down, because we have a lot of action going on there with those colours, don't we? This is such a fun bead box. It's brilliant. We then have the white shells. It's not called a zebroid. There's something called a zebroid. That's not what I'm talking about. I went to Blackpool Zoo, and there's a thing that looks like a horse, but it also looks like a zebra, somewhere in between. This is gorgeous. Look at this. You've got the triangle shell, you've got the rectangle shell, and you've got these marquee shells as well. These are already going. We haven't even seen the price yet. We've got a 6-strand bead box here. I can't wait to see what this price is. Everyone's getting very excited in the gallery about this. 17, or is that you're getting excited at the fact there's something called a zebroid? I'm not quite sure. 17.95. Now that is exciting. 17.95. We've got 6 strands in here. You've got your bead box there as well, which is always very, very handy. Really useful for putting bits of your stash in there as well. It is so handy. Absolutely brilliant price. Oh yeah, polymer clay for the bead boxes. That's really useful to separate out your different colours. We have got a polymer clay workshop on the 12th of December. That's a week on Monday. We've still got some places. Still got some places for. Is that £89? We can't remember. We'll show you the VT the next time we have a break. We'll remind you about the prices and all the details and so on. And it's brilliant. It's a really great class. And it's with one of the, I would say probably one of the leading lights in polymer clay in the country, Debbie. And she will be here running that on the 12th of December. On the 9th, by the way, is a silver clay course run by Natalia Coleman, and she will be looking after you and showing you how to make silver clay. It's a brilliant medium. Once you've mastered it, it is phenomenal, but she is the person to help you master it. She really is an expert. It's fabulous. That's on the 9th of December, and we'll run through the details of that in the next little break as well for you. £17.95 then, you get the white triangle, you get the zebroid, you get the rectangle white shell, you get the brown zebra, apparently there is such a thing, you get the marquise cut shells, and then you get, I think, what is undoubtedly a tiger kind of design there as well. Really, really fabulous. All in your bead box. I'm just going to pop them back in there. Nice and neatly. And we're going to carry on to something which is new in. I'm just going to pop those there and move them along. Now, let me give you an advanced warning here. We have already sold out of the other one that we brought you about an hour and a half ago. Okay, so that is your advanced warning. If you would like to get onto the phone lines for this really, really early, then that would be my recommendation. We've already shown you, actually, we're bringing that okapi. It's an okapi. It's like a zebra and a horse. Thank you, Lee from Kent. I told you I wasn't making it up. I went to Blackpool Zoo and there was one there, an okapi. Thank you. Anyway, back onto back to planet Earth and not where okapis are. But thank you very much, Lee from Kent, for proving that I'm not a crazy person. This then is your garnet and white quartz, and smoky quartz set. The white quartz and amethyst already has sold out. And we have got some incredible jewellery to demonstrate this exact kit. We showed it, we used it as an example for the last kit as well, but this actually demonstrates perfectly what you can do with this kit right now. Thank you very much. Okay, we have got this long necklace, which is gorgeous. Very, very intricate workmanship actually on this, or work ladyship. Every piece of the strand that I was just showing you there against my hand has been broken up and then individually linked and used with the wire that you have in the kit. The wire, by the way, is sterling silver wire that you have with this kit. This is all about the quality of the pieces that we are bringing you within this. You're going to see that the price is a bit higher than you'd normally be used to seeing, probably. It hasn't stopped the last kit from selling out within probably, what, about 20 minutes of it being brought on air. We've got less than 50 of these available. Heading to under 40 at the moment, very, very quickly. They are stunning, stunning, stunning. They just will raise your jewellery up to another level. That's what we're looking at here, something which is going to make your jewellery look like truly fine jewellery. And that is not to say that your jewellery that you're already creating does not look like fine, beautiful jewellery. But these are the sort of pieces, the sort of elements that you will see in your top-end designer shops. Right, that is your garnet strand then. And then I'm going to show you on its own your smoky quartz bezel set piece. The clarity of this is gorgeous. Really high gem quality pieces here, and bezel set by hand with that silver all the way around the outside. You've got your silver loops at either end as well there. It's 10 by 14 millimeters, and that is fully faceted all the way around. Ooh, you're going to be getting 7 of these pieces. You also will be getting, what was the length on the silver wire? 1.6 meters of sterling silver wire. And then I'll run through the findings in just a second. Appreciate the quality of this, and then against the garnet as well, just loop that around my finger there. You can see how rich those colours are together and how fine the quality is. Your garnet is fully faceted all the way through each and every one of those rondelles. It is stunning. You're getting 12 inches of sterling silver chain, which in this case Debbie has used as a little feature in the necklace, and also as an additional bit of detailing at the bottom of the earrings that are here as well. You'll get 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings in sterling silver also, and a pair of shepherd's hooks. It's a really fabulous set. So there's your chain. You've got your silver findings there as well. You've got your sterling silver wire. You've got all of that gorgeous garnet, and we're about to bring you the price. This is high-end, high quality, top quality. This is going to raise the game to another level. If you were already making your jewellery and you're thinking, do you know what, I love the fact that I can make pieces that are of the kind of nuggets and the B quality and things like that, then absolutely brilliant. But if you're thinking, in addition to that, I would be really, really good to have some, you know, some more exclusive, some more really high-end pieces that I'm able to make for myself, for other people, for my store, for my shop. These are the sort of kits. This is absolutely brilliant. $39.95. We are under 30 in stock. We only started with 50. They are flying out of the door at $39.95. Join us on the phone lines. If you've been lucky enough to get the amethyst kit, maybe you're going to be lucky enough to get this one as well. I know that there are lots of other people that will be kicking themselves that they missed out on the amethyst kit. The quality is absolutely shining through this. It's so fine, just as it did do in the amethyst, which went incredibly quickly. And with this piece, you have those really rich, really warm colours of the smoky quartz and the gorgeous garnet as well. It's just stunning, isn't it? You can see by the pace that it's going. We've only been on this for, what, 5 minutes, perhaps, something like that. Already, how many have we got left now? Okay, already over half of the stock has gone in the live show. If you're watching later on, always worth giving us a call, always worth giving us a call, because you never know if somebody's dropped out, maybe one's returned into stock. Always worth giving us a call. But if you're watching on the live show, get in on the lines as soon as you can. You've got your extended money back guarantee as well now. If you're thinking, well, I don't know if I really want to go high end or not, I'd like to see these pieces up close. You've got until the 25th of January at the moment to come in and explore these pieces at close quarters. Well worth doing that. I think it's a really good time to be coming in and trying out things that are a little bit different, just so that you can get an idea for them, because you've got so much longer to return them over the Christmas period, up to the 25th of January. Loving that. That is going very, very quickly. We're down to about 20, I think, left in stock right now. We've got another kit coming up a little bit later. We've also got more of the Druzy, the third and last set of the 10 pieces of chunky Druzy coming up. We'll be back very shortly with all of that after this.
This bead box consists of 6 strands of printed shell. Every strand has its own unique pattern and colours, all for just $17.95. This nature-inspired bead box has all the ingredients to make some high-fashion animal print designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code KBP009. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 470 carats and 3 strands of white jade totaling 490 carats, all for just $17.95. The fabulous bright blues in this box are sure to add an instant highlight to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RKP063. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Want to learn about polymer clay? Well, now you can with our new polymer clay workshop. Join our resident expert, Deb Bulford, as she guides you through the techniques to create uniform bead shapes, basic canes, pendants and feature beads, and how to give your beads a professional finish. Then design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, and all of this for just $64.95. The workshop price includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, refreshments and lunch. For more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. This bead box consists of 3 strands of purple jade totaling 450 carats and 3 strands of magenta jade totaling 430 carats, all for just $19.95. This bead box is sure to add a splash of colour to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code IIP059. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Jewellery Maker's a fantastic show. It's really easy to get involved. I started on the Sunday sofa and then I've moved on to guest designer, which I am now. The show's just great, the products are fantastic, the prices are really good and you won't find anything like it elsewhere.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hey, we're back for the final hour of the live show. If you're watching us on repeat, we'll be starting all over again in about an hour's time. So stay tuned if you've missed the beginning of the show. We've had a fabulous show so far. We're going to calm it down though. We're going to get a bit tranquil. We've got the Tranquility Kit for you right now, which is absolutely beautiful. The colours here are just divine. I'm going to turn that around a little bit so you can see that more clearly. I've just been talking about scuba diving actually with Grace, who is directing at the moment, and these colours are very kind of very much like the kind of iridescent colours that you might see when you're scuba diving. You're under the water in that aqua, that world of water, that world of beautiful water. She's getting very excited. She's off to Egypt next year to try it out for real. But it is amazing. I had a little practice scuba dive, just because I've been talking about it, I'm excited about talking about it now. I had a little tester thing, because I went on a really fantastic, the holiday I've been dreaming of for ages, to Thailand in March this year. And we went diving, and there were these little anemones that are on the side of the rocks, open and close as you see them, and they are the brightest colours you've ever seen. There is nothing so bright on land except for maybe this shell strand right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so intense in its colour. It's so stunning. So stunning. You have got some beautiful colours here. Let's just have a look at this shell, because those colours, I would describe it as teal, green, blue. Turquoisey teal kind of quality. It's just gorgeous. The iridescence is what makes this so striking. I saw some fish which were, I don't know what they're called actually. I think they're called rainbow fish or something like that. They're rainbow coloured certainly. They might be called. Lee from Kent, if you have any information about those fish as well, if you could text us in. We've got, but yeah, the colours of those fish were amazing. Just sparkly pink and yellow and bright, just bright colours, gorgeous, and they swim right up to you, and it's magical. Anyway, these colours, just beautiful. So this is the turquoise coloured shell. Absolutely amazing. The puffy coins, they're 20mm round. They are big, they're bold, they're really nice feature pieces actually, these. I can see that in a bracelet as a lovely feature. I'll just show you that around the neck so you can see if you're wearing something that is quite dark how just dramatic this colour is going to look, because they are amazing. And how perhaps you might wear this as an evening wear because it is so pretty. Stunning. Very exciting as the sort of the mainstay of this collection. Absolutely gorgeous. The Tranquility Kit then leads us on to grass green turquoise, plain rounds, 4mm, and this is really exciting to see turquoise in this kit. Very, very beautiful, genuine turquoise. Not anything else that's been coloured to look like it. It's the green grass or the grass green colour. About 50 carats there. They're all 4mm. Round pieces, and they're going to set off your turquoise colour puffy shell coins really, really, really beautifully. Loving that. It's a really minty, fresh colour, isn't it? Gorgeous. Lastly and not leastly, we've got Coffee Jasper. We've seen this gemstone already today in those beautiful Marquise cut pieces, which are flying out very, very quickly. I don't know if we've got any left of those, but they would go really nicely alongside them. We've got the rounds here, 6mm rounds. And they are lovely. It's like a really rich coffee colour. It's that kind of brown to grey tone, very, very on trend at the moment. Absolutely lovely. So that goes alongside your grass green turquoise, your turquoise coloured shell as well. And all of that. You've got 26 pieces of silver, 10 ball head pins, 2 pairs of earring posts, 2 silver bolt ring clasps, 10 crimp beads, and 2 butterfly backs to go alongside your earring posts there. We've got 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic. 50 mil would be very useful, wouldn't it? And 1 large and 1 small gift bag, of course, as well. So that is your kit. It's your Tranquility Kit. It's going very quickly already. I'm looking forward to seeing the price. Oh, I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. There was genuine turquoise in this collection, in this kit. Those lovely 4mm round beads, genuine turquoise. The real deal. Absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. Let's have a little jog over to where Alison has been creating some beautiful pieces for us. How are you getting on?
I love this kit.
It's a great kit, isn't it?
It's lovely to get turquoise in the kit as well.
Oh,
and
the findings and the extra pieces that I got with it were a real gem to work with.
We have given you some little sneaky added extras, haven't we? I will grab those actually from over here. I've just left them over on my little workstation over here. So let me bring those over so I can show everybody what you were given in addition to the kit. Literally, you've worked with the kit and just the additions.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now, firstly, I'm going to show you this, which is your little pearls. And then these lovely marquise-shaped tubes. Is that turquoise? We're looking at turquoise in this little strand. It looks very much like a genuine turquoise to me. We'll double check that for you. 9 inches in length. And where have you used that in your design?
I've used it in the earrings.
Oh yeah.
And in the bracelet that we're going to work
with that
through
feature piece as
yeah.
well. Brilliant. Okay, while we're getting that information then on that. Oh no, it's oval turquoise. There it is. £5.95 for that little strand. That's really, really brilliant, isn't it? That's a 9-inch length, so potentially that's 9 inches is long enough for a bracelet on its own, isn't it? Is that set onto sterling silver? It is. It's a sterling silver setting as well on there.
You know, it could be as easy as just getting that home, putting a clasp on it and giving it to somebody as a Christmas gift. A real turquoise silver and pearl bracelet.
How magnificent.
What, six-ish quid?
£6 for a genuine pink pearl turquoise and silver bracelet. Absolutely magnificent. And what, 5 minutes work? And yet how much would that be appreciated?
Yeah.
So much. Lovely, that's beautiful. So that's one of your additional pieces. That's just £5.45. We've only got very limited stock on that as well, 32 of those, so that's one to get in quickly for as well. Going on to that feature piece that we just saw in your bracelet there, this is very clever. It's been cut in such a way, it's like a laser cut finish, so it gives you a very, very high lustre on it, and all of these little bits of detail catch the light. They're really sparkly. Look at that.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Just incredible. Looks like it's getting drawn. That says the connector there, because we've got a loop at either side. So that's perfect for a bracelet. Or you could use that as an element in a necklace.
But equally, if you wanted to use it as a pendant, you could very carefully snip off one of the loops, or just use kind of a small bead on and do a tiny wrap loop to hang off the end of it. So you can equally use it as a pendant as well.
It is brilliant. It's full of potential. And the wonderful thing about it is that I'm tempted to describe this as diamond cutting, because diamond cutting is a process by which metal is cut, gold and silver, to give you that really high shine. It almost looks holographic. Look at that. Look at that. How amazing is that?
I've been in the disco watching that on
I'm mesmerised, yeah. You can hypnotise me with that, literally. £9.95. This is solid sterling silver all the way through. It's actually really nice thickness as well. It's not a flimsy piece at all. It's really, really good thickness. I'm pushing that with some force there. You can see my fingers going white. That is not going anywhere. It's really, really lovely. Beautifully finished. And that is double-sided as well. So maybe if you wanted to come in for 2 of those and make some tremendous earrings, you could do, because they would be visible at both sides. It would look phenomenal. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. What a great addition that is as well. So that's you've used in your bracelet. And then we've got these really lovely silver brushed beads. These are really nice. How am I going to get these to stay still? Oh, they're just going to. They're going to behave on their own. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of the brush balls. They are, I'm just going to put my hand behind there. They are just stunning. I love this finish on silver at the moment. It's really on trend. Where have you used these in?
I've used those in the middle of those earrings and just on this necklace.
Oh, it's a lovely little feature.
Just a really simple necklace. Just one in the middle.
That is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's just move the another way. There we are.
I said to Karen, what I liked about the this kit is absolutely lovely to make ladies' jewellery, but equally with the turquoise and the coffee jasper, you could actually use this to make men's, men's jewellery with. Yeah. Because they would be lovely on. You know, if you could use some cotton, or if you can do macrame, you could kind of use that.
Oh, you definitely could, yeah.
The colours work either way. Lovely.
Yeah. And again, actually with macrame, these beads would be lovely, wouldn't they? Just adding those in as a bit of a feature through that knotting. I know you said you've not yet mastered macrame. I've not even tried to master it, so you're a step ahead of me. But wonderful. So that is the set, or the kit rather, plus the beads. Your feature there with a connector, and also pearls. They are the elements that you've been given, and what a collection you've come up with.
Loved it, really. I mean, you've usually got a bit of a stash at home, but it's just nice to use different pieces, and I didn't want to just kind of use the chain for a bracelet. I wanted to kind of use it in different ways. And I think there was maybe one link that you could have used in the centre of a necklace or something like that.
And you've also got those in the side of your bracelet as well?
One on either side of the bracelet.
That went a long way, didn't it?
Yeah, it does go a long way. You know, you can very carefully snip a chain without losing any of the elements of it, you know, and losing any pieces out of it if you're quite careful with it. Brilliant. So we're going to have a look at this one.
Yeah, very quickly. We'll just have a quick look at that.
Yep.
And then, I love that.
So literally with the chain, where the wrapped loops are that hold them together, if you very, very carefully snip it, you can create a loop like you would have on an earring finding that you can use and open and close. Yep. And that's how I've attached that there. I just carefully snipped it about there and then joined it on from there.
So we're going to do a bit of a technique now. We're going to see how you have achieved part of that bracelet.
Yep. Can I just pinch those?
You can pinch whatever you like.
Thank you. Don't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
So, yeah, with these, I did the earrings first, so I just sort of used what was left. So, if you, I don't know, because it is so tiny, but if you very, very carefully go between the pearls and just make a little snip, and then just open it out, you've got that sort of door effect then, like you would on an earring finding, so you can just take it out. And then literally just connected that into there, and then just, sorry, it's that tiny. I could do with zoom eye vision.
Yeah, a little microscope.
And just close that back on.
Yep.
And that is pretty secure, but I did just give it a little nip, just to kind of, just to really make sure. I think I've just damaged it. I do apologise. But it did work all right on that one.
These things happen, don't they? I suppose if that happens, you can always perhaps create another little wrap loop through there. Yeah, you'd just be able to
create a little loop through that one there. It wouldn't be a problem.
Nothing's ever the end of the world.
So, and then from there, you've got a wrap loop on the other end. So literally, just as you would to make any sort of a bracelet, you've got your crimp bead, and I always put the loop on first because sometimes I get to put it on, and then you get to the end and think, I don't know, what am I going to do there? I'm trying to remember how I did it. No, actually, I think I started at the other end. Sorry, I did these a week ago. It's trying to remember what you did. Yep, so where it was attached to the pendant, I started at that end, sorry. And came through it that way, and then just used the turquoise, but equally you could have used the coffee jasper. Yeah. Could have used anything just to, you know, thread that through. And then just take that along to the end, and obviously that would have been attached onto there. I always have one kind of minor disaster on the show.
Do you know what? It's live TV.
Yeah, when you're at home, it's never. You just think, oh well, do another bit.
You've got more time and we rush you, don't we?
And you just sort of take that along as long as you want to make it. So obviously you can use your board to measure it out. You know your size for yourself that it fits, and just attach your clasp at the end. So that was that little one there, and the earrings were obviously in the same way, but you've got your studs, stud posts on those earrings. And I did like the silver beads between the turquoise on those earrings. I think it just made the turquoise just stand out a little bit there.
And it would do the same with any gemstone, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
it really creates a
lift it,
beautiful
any colour.
contrast. The three of those together, those silver brush beads, are $7.95. So you've got a lot of use out of those in the centrepiece and in the two earrings as well. We've got the little strand as well that was £5.45. Is it £5.45?
That's such a good buy.
Yeah, £5.45 for the little
Such
strand.
a good buy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a 9-inch.
I mean, I've
with
got
the turquoise and pearl.
quite a large wrist, and I've took one off there already, so it's going to fit anyone. Yeah. And you've probably got enough if you've got a smaller wrist that you could even leave a little bit dangling as a charm on the end.
And maybe
as well.
put a different gemstone on the end as well, just to finish it off.
Yeah, it would be really pretty.
Fabulous. Right then. Inspiration, I hope you've taken from Alison just there. We've got some more Walls of Fame. Have you got some?
We do. Yep. I'm just kind of laughing to myself. Everybody's had a sideways printing week this week. I'll be driving home like that today. Okay, we've got number 170. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, made from a massive shell, pearl and white clear quartz necklace, earrings and bracelets set. The second one is just one bead necklace. Excuse me, I do apologise. I was trying to hold that in. And
never works.
Made on silk double cord and earrings. Love the shows daily, and it was hilarious to see Lucy's tongue twist. Oh my God, I had tears in my eyes, and the laughter, I almost fell off my chair. I loved it. Thanks for making my day with laughter. I'd had a bad day, and I was watching on the repeat show, and that's from Amrit.
I think I know what Amrit's referring to there, Twister, but I can't repeat it. Suffice to say that it went out on 4 loops throughout the course of 24 hours, and you know, we can't edit these things, so you know, it went out and it went out. Okay, I'm going to go on to this one, which is it is hello everyone at JM. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. This is from Andy Ingram. That's Macrame King, as he's well, I don't know if he's self-titled or somebody else has given him that that title. But here's his entry for the Wall of Fame. I've used large amethyst rounds, large purple banded agate rounds, amethyst rondelles and hematite nuggets. I hope you like it. Many thanks, Andy Ingram. That's the Macrame King, but not actually this time using macrame. So obviously, well done.
This is number 171, and it's from Pam in Rugby. Ooh. And not entered for a few months, so I thought I'd send a picture of my attempt with the gizmo device, which I used for making those bracelets. I think they look gorgeous, Pam. I love using that gizmo. Really enjoyed using it. It makes such a difference to the look of a piece of jewellery and really shows off the lovely gemstones. And some gorgeous rings there as well, Pam.
That is bold and bright and gorgeous, isn't it? It's really lovely. That looks fab. Okay, and finally, just for now, a lady called Barbara from Tipton in the West Midlands. I've got a friend that lives just up there by the Burntree Island. Hi to all at JM. This is my entry to the Wall of Fame for this week. It's made from ametrine, prehnite, rose quartz and amethyst, all from JM. Very rare gemstones in there, though, the ametrine, wow. All from JM, with some gold-plated chain from my stash. I have my very first craft fair on the 10th of this month. Oh, good luck with that, Barbara. I'm looking forward to doing it. Hope it doesn't snow. Lol. Hope you all had a good time at the party last night, which was on Thursday evening, our gala dinner, which I didn't actually get to attend. I was busy. But it was fabulous, apparently, by all accounts. Barbara, thank you very much for asking, and good luck with your craft fair on the 10th. That sounds fabulous. If you can, let us know where it is. That's great. That's 169. That's good using the gold-plated chain. Love that. Excellent. Right. Thank you very much, Alice.
Thank you.
On this kit then, Tranquility is the name of this kit because of these beautiful, gorgeous, very calming green to blue colours. It's absolutely stunning. We've got the turquoise coloured shell, those round, big round 20mm pieces, and they're set alongside the turquoise rounds, which are the 4mm. And then a calming coffee jasper here, the 6mm as well. Really gorgeous in the middle there, isn't it? This is not a colour that we see very often. It's very difficult to find this colour in gemstones. Really, that iridescent sheen on there is just fantastic. Let me just count up how many you might roughly expect to receive with this strand, just because that gives you a really good idea. The iridescence comes through because that's inherent in the shell, and when the colour is applied to it, the iridescence doesn't fade, it just soaks it in. It's done in such a way that the iridescence is not lost. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's the approximate number you're going to be getting with that strand there, approximately 20. Could be one more, could be one less, could be two more, could be two less, but that's the approximate number you're going to get. But they are just lovely, aren't they? They are the feature of that piece. It will be a 38cm strand, so you're pretty much going to be pretty much bang on there. $19.95 is the price. Quality kit, do not miss out on it. It's been very, very popular so far. And you've seen those beautiful pieces that Alison's put together for us, especially with the addition of the silver balls that we were just looking at. The silver balls, silver balls. We've got the connector there as well. And we've also got the little chain. Has that gone out of stock? Out of stock already at $5.45. Who's surprised? Not me. We have got a lot more of those sort of chains though. If you look on our website, .com, give us a little visit. I think if you go to the chains section, I know that might sound obvious, but I think if you go to the chains section, that's where you're going to find it. Gemstone chains, more specifically. Okay. We'll have a look at those, shall we, just now? We've got them on screen. Give you an idea of what else is available on our website. Ping! There we go. So we've got lots of those gorgeous chains. They're really beautiful, aren't they? Lovely range there. Great prices. Really great prices. Wow. Okay, so have a little browse through there as well at www.jewellerymaker.com, and you can find some more of those style of chains that we just sold out of here. They're so popular. We have got more druzy coming up for you. Minutes left, but more druzy to fit in still. We've got some really beautiful pieces coming up. Do not miss out.
Want to learn about polymer clay? Well, now you can with our new polymer clay workshop. Join our resident expert Debbie Bolford as she guides you through the techniques to create uniform bead shapes, basic canes, pendants and feature beads, and how to give your beads a professional finish. Then design and create your own jewellery which you can take home. Tour the studios, meet the presenters, and all of this for just $64.95. The workshop price includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, refreshments and for more information, call our friendly call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 540 carats and 3 strands of hematite totaling 1080 carats, all for just $17.95. This contrasting bead box is sure to add a touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 04655 and quote the code CJP034. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker presents pearl gift sets. These fine sets come with 16 pearls, over 1 metre of waxed cord, and a variety of different colours at only £7.95 each. To order, just dial the number on your screen and quote the code of the colour you would like to receive. It's that simple. As an addition, for £4.95, why not get the macrame tutorial DVD? It's full of handy tips and will have you crafting intricate designs in no time. Pearl gift sets from Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
The new single, Father Christmas Loves Gems TV, available to download now from iTunes.
Christmas! Christmas! I'm on my own, aren't I? Nobody else is dancing. That, by the way, that is our charity single. It's available right now. Yeah, No, I'm not joking. No, it really is. And those voices that you hear on there, those beautiful angelic voices, we didn't draft in some experts to do that, no. They are the voices of the presenters that you see on this screen every single day. They wouldn't let Matt sing, is that true? Oh, bless him. Not Matt McNamara. He wasn't allowed. Was it not good? Is he not a great singer, Karen? He got a bit mixed up, apparently. I didn't even offer up my talents. Frankly, I'd have embarrassed everyone else, as you can tell by that little rendition that I've given you. No, I jest, of course. I wasn't available for the filming, but that beautiful voice that comes out when Sarah is there on screen, that is her voice. She is a brilliant singer, and there are so many brilliant singers. Drew is fantastic, Rod is fantastic. Everybody that you see on there has got some real talent. Have a look on, if you go on iTunes, Google Gems TV, you'll find the single. It is all for charity, and it's just a bit of fun as well. So, we've got more Druzy. Druzy. Right. Double drilled. So we've seen the single drilled already. Let me just show you the difference so that you appreciate exactly what I mean by that. So we've got the single drill, which we've already shown you. I think we've still got availability, have we? Yeah, at the moment, still got availability of the single drilled. We'll put the single drill price up as well. And literally the only difference between these sets is that we have a different point of drilling. So they've been drilled at the ends. That's producer Karen's favourite, the rainbow. I can't choose. I think the silver is my favourite. I love the silver. It's amazing, isn't it? You get 2 of each colour. You get the ice white. You get the gorgeous. These are the single drill that we're just showing you there. $29.95 is the price. You've got 2 of the blue, 2 of the silver. Yeah, there's my little Stonehenge design there again. We've got the icy white, we've got the silver, we've got the gold, we've got the multi, and then we've got the gorgeous blues. Now, you're not going to see a huge amount of difference with the next set that I show you. They are at $29.95. They are drilled at the narrow ends. I'm going to show you the double drilled next. Okay, so we're going to show you these. The blues. The multis. Do you want me to build something out of them? God, imagine if you could build a whole house out of druzy. Oh, how cool. How cool. It'd be like a nice hotel. A really nice hotel. There we go. So we've got the frosty white again, the silver, the gold, the blue, and rainbow. Now I'm just going to show you the double drilling on the blue, just to give you an idea of how the double drilling works. Is it's different from the other one. Drilled through like that, so you've got the ability to string that through on the long side rather than the short side, which is your alternative that we just showed you before. So that is the only way in which these differ from the pieces that we saw before. Now we did see, didn't we? We've got a necklace somewhere. I wonder if someone could bring the necklace so I can just demonstrate how we've got the double drilling on one side and then we've got the single drilling on the other side. And they've been used in combination by Debbie. It's brilliant. Now I'm going to show you, in the meantime, some brilliant bracelet designs and how these work to create a chunkier width to your bracelets if that's the way you're going to be setting them. Look at that with the silver and those gorgeous faceted agates. And then the shell pearls. How amazing is that piece there for an evening out? And then the colourful pieces there combined to give you something really, really full of impact. That is beautiful, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 used in those 2 bracelets. That leaves you with another 2 to do, well, one of them you could use to do this with. So on the one side we have the single drill, that's from the other set, and on the other side we have the double drill. It gives you the opportunity, if you want to use them in combination, to do something a little bit asymmetric, a little bit different, or alternatively, you know, pair them up with the pieces that are like for like, just so you can have something a little bit more uniform. Now, have you seen the prices for the other pieces? It's the same again. We are giving you a price of just $29.95. 10 of these in your set, 2 in the gold, 2 in the silver, 2 in the frosty white, 2 in the multicoloured, and 2 in that gorgeous bright cobalt blue. And you're getting all of those 10 for just $29.95. Now, if you look at it like this, if you're using 1 in a piece, you have really got some fantastic, you have got one there as well, you've got some really fantastic impact that is available to you with 10 different pieces. It makes such a difference if you're using 1 feature piece in each of your pieces of jewellery. You know, that is just brilliant. On a piece of beading wire, just very, very simply, about £3 per piece here. Just fantastic. If you were looking at just putting a piece on some beading wire, just keeping it really, really simple, maybe adding something really simple as an addition, you know, for the extra added impact that 1 piece is going to make at about £3 per piece, that is just going to be fabulous. So it's the double drill that we're looking at. Your single drill are also available at the same price. And we showed you earlier the hearts. The hearts as well, which will show you. Have we got a VT of the hearts? Yeah, we'll show you little shots of the hearts as well, so you can get a little idea of how those look also. Ooh, that's scary. Nobody wants to see 20 Emmas in a room all at once. So we've got the hearts as well, which you might have missed out on earlier on. There are still some in stock for that that set as well. Again, you get 10 of those. Again, was the price the same? Price again was the same at $29.95, and they are just beautiful. You're getting the same with the druzy, and you're getting the same colours again, and you're getting 2 of each colour once more. And they are absolutely fab in those heart shapes. We have the smaller hearts as well that we showed you earlier on at $24.95 for 10 of the larger hearts. Great price. I think that in the smaller set that we showed you earlier on, you had 4 of the smaller hearts and 4 little rounds as well at $24.99. Big hearts for just another £5. It's a great set to get into your collection. And I think almost even more so with the hearts than perhaps with the rectangles, you have got something which will be a one-off piece as a feature, which is going to make such a difference to your jewellery. Maybe it's something you only come in for, you know, once in a blue moon, something like this, but it is going to make all the difference in the world to the pieces that you produce. It really is. It's worth coming in for, I think, as a one-off kind of, you know, push the boat out a little bit further, but the impact it's going to have on your jewellery is going to be immense. Really, really special, really individual. We've had such an incredible demand and so many phone calls, emails, texts, Facebook questions about druzy. Have you got more druzy coming up? Well, yes, today we have launched another 3 sets of 10 druzys. The rectangles with the drill holes at the ends, the rectangles with the double drill holes top and bottom, and then your heart shapes as well. All available, as you can see there, at $29.95 for 10 in each of those different shapes. Absolutely beautiful. Available at the moment. Lots of you on the phone line already for these. Remember, you've got your extended money back guarantee as well. I said this earlier when we looked at the druzy, because if it's something you've never seen before up close and personal, you want to have a closer look and really explore this different gem for yourself, you've got your extended money back guarantee until the 25th of January. I can't think of a better time to come in for something a little bit different, a little bit out of the ordinary, and give yourself all of that time to check it out. Okay. Oh, that's some more druzy have we coming up. Ooh, in a kit. Excellent. Right, let's just pop all that away. We've got a kit called Sun-Kissed. Okay, so we have got, ooh, yeah, we have got druzy in here, very, very different druzy. Wow. Okay, we've got them. Let's talk you through these. We've got magnesite for starters. Magnesite. This is not a gemstone I'm particularly familiar with, but how pretty is that? It's just an off-white. It's like an antique white. Really, really lovely. Really lovely. That's fab. Let's just have that wrapped around my hand there so you can see those colours. It's a lovely, subtle, creamy tone, like the top of a cappuccino. Absolutely beautiful. alongside which, so they're just your plain rounds, alongside which we have fully faceted pink fire agate, which is lovely. It's got little pools of clarity, and then you've got these little areas where you've got the really intense pinks. Reminds you of jelly mousse. That's it. Reminds me of raspberry ripple ice cream. That is beautiful, isn't it, that pink? Really pretty. Pretty, pretty pink colour. That is so pretty. Fire agate faceted rounds. Really, really pretty. They are 6mm. That's about a 35cm strand. You've then got, and this is where the druzy comes in, frosted agate rounds. And you can see there on the close-up that you've got these little bit of sparkly features. Let me just find one that's really easy to show you on screen. Let's show you that one. Let me show you that one there. Okay, this one then will show you how within that frosted agate round, you've got a little part, little bits of sparkle, that little bit of sparkly crystalline quality that you've been seeing in the druzies, and yet in here they are that extra feature that just appears in your lovely agate rounds. There we go, every piece in a different pattern. None of these are uniform. That's got a very, very fine little surface area of glitter. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really different, really, really beautiful. They are your rounds with that contrast of the beautiful druzy just sparkling through in the centre, which is such an exciting gemstone to have available to you. Oh, beautiful. Now we've got so much silver in this kit. There is a load of silver in here. In fact, we've got 34 pieces. Let me just run you through those. We have got 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, 10 silver ball head pins. We've got 2 shepherd's hooks pairs, 10 crimp beads, and then 10 jump rings as well. They are all gold plated or gold overlay, and that gives you a lot of versatility for using this fabulous kit. That is such great value given the price that we're about to bring you. Really good value. What we've also given you is the gold coloured beading thread as well, so you've got that to complement your gold overlay findings, and that's going to make all the difference in the world to the look of your finished pieces. Got a lovely little necklace, a lovely little piece that's been made up here for us to demonstrate just how these go together. Oh, it's a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky. I'm just going to unwonkify it. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Those ice cream pinks. And the beautiful druzy going all the way around there as well. There we go. I think I've succeeded in making that less wonky. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. So that is your sun-kissed jewellery kit. So we've got so much going on here. We've got the magnesite, which we don't really see very often. We've got those really beautiful frosted agate rounds with the druzy little inclusions there inside. And then we've got the pink fire agate with those gorgeous, subtle pastel pinks and that raspberry ripple effect that goes through as well. Really, really beautiful. £19.95 is your phenomenal price for the kit, so get on those lines. 0800 644 655. Quite limited here, especially at that price. It's not going to last for very long. We've got 34 pieces of gold overlay silver findings in there for you at just £19.95. It's a great price. Remember, you've got your gold coloured beading thread as well in there. Great kit, your sun-kissed kit. Is anybody else here at Claxon? Not just in my head then, good. It's Santa's special, and I think this is going to be the last one that we bring you just on this show. Where shall I go? Where shall I go? Ooh, blue lace agate. Grade A. I'm not surprised it's been given a grade A. That is beautiful. Wow. This is a great Santa's special. I don't care what price it goes to. This is just fantastic. Okay, this used to be £18.95. Which is a very, very good price. This is A grade. Look at that blue lace agate, very pretty in the square puffy coins. Look at those patterns. You can see why it's called blue lace agate, can't you? It's really, really pretty. 12 millimetres, all those lovely little patterns going through it, those white, gorgeous, subtle patterns running through it. I think that's so gorgeous, isn't it? It's going to go with pinks, it's going to go with silvers, with blues, with purples, with clear pieces, even with black as a lovely contrast. It's just so lovely, a lovely subtle colour. It's almost like a lilac tone, isn't it? Lilac-y blue. Or cornflower, very soft cornflower blue. Used to be £18.95. We have got a Santa special. We have got a price slash coming up for you right now. I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. £11.95. Santa, I think, has left the best till last here. Well done. £11.95. Thank you, Santa, wherever you are. Thank you, Santa. Santa's just having a little rest there. 22 days till Christmas, is it? Might go shopping after this then. I haven't got any presents for people. Oh no. £11.95 is your price. Not £18.95 anymore, but £11.95. Absolutely incredible. We've got under 60 in stock here. If you have been after Blue Lace Agate, this is your opportunity to get it. This definitely is your opportunity to get it with £7 whole off. Oh, look at that. So gorgeous. Very high quality, A grade, puffy squares of 12 millimetres. They are gorgeous. Under 50 in stock now. These are very, very quickly indeed. Do make sure that you're not hesitating or dilly-dallying or doing any of those things and missing out on this. I love that. Really, really beautiful. £11.95 then, that's your price. We're looking at approximately, I'm just looking at my screen because my eyesight is so bad I can't see what my information is on my camera there. 260 carats of blue agate, 12 mils in size. Very, very beautiful, and I think probably the most exciting Santa special we've had so far today. Do make sure you're taking advantage of that price at just £11.95. It's absolutely fantastic. We are going down, down, down with stock at the moment, so get on those lines as soon as you can. Under 40 available now. Okay. Ooh, coffee creams. Who's got coffee creams? We've got the coffee creams kit. Yum. Now then. This is nice. OMG, this is nice. OMG, let me just turn that around again. Oh no, let me turn that around again. Hang on. There we are. Right. Okay, we've got silver beading wire. We have got silver findings in here as well. And we have got a stunning combination of smoky quartz, which is divine. The cutting on this is amazing. The quality is top quality, gem quality smoky quartz. This is not your random, you know, nugget quality smoky quartz. This is pristine clarity smoky quartz. Let's have a look at this. This is amazing. Expect the quality of this to be reflected in the price. Oh, hang on a moment. I'm being told don't expect it to be reflected in the price. Good stuff. We've got 170 carats then of really, really fine quality smoky quartz. I'm not sure that you can appreciate the clarity of that quite over your screens. Oh, no, I think you can. I think you can. It's really, really beautiful. It's eye clean. That's what I describe as eye clean. There's no inclusions in there to the naked eye. Very fine quality indeed. They've been faceted with that fantastic it's like a sort of kite shape, isn't it? It's like a diamond shape, but twisted as well. Very skillful cutting. They are stunning, stunning, stunning quality, these pieces. At about 170 carats you're getting there. All about 11 by 15 millimetres. Very impressed by the faceting of those. They're fabulous. Whew. We've also got yellow jade, which is lovely because these are graduated sizes. So you've got the sizes going from the very large in the middle there, which is probably about 14, 16 millimetres, something like that. Oh, actually 16 millimetres indeed, to about 8 millimetres at the smallest size. And they are gorgeous, aren't they? These subtle lemon juice yellows. Like lemon bonbons. We've also got, and this is where your real splash of colour comes through in this kit, you have got your gorgeous fire agate strand as well. These are fully faceted. Again, you've got that crackle quality in a lot of these pieces as well. And they go anywhere from the very dark sort of burnt orange to red colours into the creamy tones, into the browny tones, into the amber quality colours as well. And such a lot of variety. Such a lot of variety in this strand. Really, really beautiful. We're looking at about 250 carats just in that strand alone. And they're all 10mm fully faceted pieces in your fire agate. So you've got the bright reds, you've got the deeper, darker, richer tones as well. You've got the more sort of bubblegum tones in there also. So taking into consideration the quality of that fully faceted fire agate, you've got that incredible quality. It is very difficult to find better quality smoky quartz than we're looking at right now. You might find it a little bit darker, you might find it a little bit richer in colour. The clarity is not going to get any better than what we're seeing here, and you've got a full strand of this twisted sort of kite-check diamond shaped piece. Absolutely stunning. Plus you have got 25 pieces of silver. I'll show you that very quickly. You've got 10 head pins, you've got 2 shepherd's hooks, you've got 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and then you've got 10 crimp beads there as well. Plus your silver coloured beading thread and your 6 meters of elastic. Wow! And your 2 gift bags, and we're at $21.95. I would fully expect at this smoky quartz strand as perhaps as a necklace on its own, you know, just take that off the thread then and re-thread it. I would fully expect that to be priced up. I'm not really allowed to do things like that, am I? But I'd say handsomely. Let's use that word. It's vague. It's vague enough, I think I can get away with it. But that is a very, very, very good quality strand of smoky quartz. Absolutely gorgeous. $21.95, and all of that silver, plus the fire agate, plus your yellow jade, all of those bits and bobs going in there as well. Just fabulous. Love that. Okay. We've got an advent calendar special coming up now. This is very, very exciting. I haven't actually got an advent calendar at home, so I'm quite excited about this. This is meant to be in the box there, but it went missing. Someone nicked it. I think it was meant to be in the box as you went through. But it is the 3rd of December. We are quickly approaching the big day, and this is our advent calendar for the 3rd. Very, very pretty. Faceted rectangles, really beautiful pieces. Lovely faceting on these as well. It was too shy, it was scared to come out and show you, but there it is in all of its glory. White quartz, faceted rectangles. Look at that, it is gorgeous. Glass-like quality, glass-like clarity. And yet, of course, because it's the genuine article, a genuine gemstone, you've got so much more going on with this. So much light play, beautifully faceted. And it so whatever you wear this with, whatever your customers will wear this with, is just going to pick up on whatever it is they are wearing it alongside. Or indeed what other gems you want to put it with. Gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. 110 carats here, and it will go with absolutely anything else you want to put it alongside. 12 by 8mm, they are big pieces, these. Really nice size. Not going to get lost, they're going to give you that sparkle, that real quality of reflection. Extremely diverse in their usage. You can really go to town with these. Really, you know, use them alongside onyx for something very striking in a monochrome quality. Use them alongside something with bright colours just to cool that colour down. Really dress them up, really dress them down. It's totally down to you how you take advantage of these gorgeous pieces. This is your Advent special price coming up for you right now at just £12.45. How good is that for our really, really lovely rectangle faceted pieces? 12 by 8mm, beautiful quality. You can see them sparkling there, can't you, on the screen behind me? Just as they rotate on the Lazy Susan there, and you can see them flashing, flashing, flashing with all that light. Fantastic. A real ice-like quality. glacial, aren't they, in their clarity? Just beautiful. £12.45. Brilliant addition to stash, I think, just if you're not thinking necessarily about a specific use for these, to add in with other pieces as well, just to have those as an addition alongside other colours, other looks, adding a bit of sparkle into whatever you want to put those into. And a great Advent special, really great Advent special. That is fabulous. Right, we're going to pop those to one side then. We're going to go back up to Alison and see the completed challenge.
It's like a little treasure trove.
We've only got a couple of minutes, so I don't know if we'll have time for the technique, but we'll run through what you've got and we'll see how much time we've got left.
Yep, made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of earrings, 2 bracelets, 3 necklaces.
Wow. So what haven't we seen so far? We haven't seen the big long piece, have we, that's on the tall stand there?
No, I've just used a few of the copper beads that were just behind, which I think look absolutely gorgeous with the
gorgeous
and the agate. And I've used a couple of those little spacer beads in there, so I've kind of used everything out of those. You know, the little spacers.
They're really handy, aren't they,
them.
actually?
Yeah,
they've come in really useful.
Why not? They are gemstones, so I use them.
Yeah.
The bracelet that I was on in the centre there with the copper beads, and I was just about to start that, and I think that looks... I don't think I'd made that last time, had I?
No, you hadn't made that last time.
I was just on with that, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that, because I wasn't sure how they would look actually on a bracelet, but they look lovely, and they would hang down when you were wearing them, and I noticed one of the X Factor girls had a bracelet on like that last week on the show with them all sort of sticking
very
out.
on trend.
So, yep. Some chandelier earrings there, and a little stretchy at the front, and then these earrings that I've got the wire, just using the leaf technique that's in the turn them to the side.
Really cool. They're so dramatic, aren't they?
Yeah, and you just need to use a file, or even a nail file or something, just to file the end of that before it went through the ear.
That off.
But, yeah, and the leaf techniques online or in the little booklet.
Aren't they? Love that. I'm just going to have a closer look at this bracelet, if that's okay, because I love that. The bronze beads, I'm just being told, we haven't obviously seen any in the show, but we have got them online, so if you wanted to have a look for something like that to add into this set, that works beautifully. It just combines the brown and the rose, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Right then, we've only got about 20 seconds left on the show, so we better say our goodbyes. Thank you very much, Alison. It's been brilliant to see what you've created. It's absolutely great. We've got quantity of most of our sets left. I can tell you that the smoky quartz and garnet pieces are still available, but only if you're quick. So do get calling for all of those pieces that we've seen. Lovely to be with you. Druze is still available as well. I'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
How to knot elastic. Take your beaded bracelet and simply perform a straightforward overhand knot. Next, you need to repeat the process and do another knot on top to make sure that this is doubly secure. Once this has been done, you need to pull as tight as you can to make sure that your bracelet is secure. Once you've done this, you can add a touch of glue or even a touch of nail varnish just to doubly check that that knot is perfectly safe. Tutorial is how to create a 2D spiral. What you need to do is take your silver wire. Using your round nose pliers, we're going to create a basic loop. This is the first process. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're using 0.6mm wire, anything up to 1.5mm, depending on how secure and how much you want that spiral to stay in place and not lose its shape. Now, what I'm going to do is take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to clamp down onto that basic loop. And the initial part of making the spiral is to simply twist and twist around so that create that perfect spiral shape. The first part is actually the hardest part, and once you've got over this first process, it actually does get a little bit faster. As you can see, I'm gradually doing this in lots of small movements, twisting the wire around and around. And what I'm doing here is actually creating the basis for that spiral, and you'll be able to see in a minute the shape that this is actually taking. really clamp down hard so that you make sure you don't lose the shape at all on that spiral as you're twisting it around. Now what you will see is that we're doing this quite quickly for you, but you'll obviously take a little bit more time and a little bit more attention, a little bit more detail when you're making your spiral. But as you can see there, this is your basic spiral. It's not quite finished yet, so what I will do now is show you the finished version that I made earlier on. What I've done on the end of this spiral is just make a basic loop so that that is ready now to add into your jewellery. How to knot elastic. Take your beaded bracelet and simply perform a straight hand knot. Next, you need to repeat the process and do another knot on top to make sure that this is doubly secure. Once this has been done, you need to pull as tight as you can to make sure that your bracelet is secure. Once you've done this, you can add a touch of glue or even a touch of nail varnish just to doubly check that that knot is perfectly safe.